Your physique doesn't matter too much. Your sex and gender shouldn't matter. You have an avatar. You're just you and all the awesomeness that comes with it. It matters less which part of the world you're in. The world is bigger, and there's so much we can do together in gaming and esports. You just need to meet the right people to change the world.
In AcadArena, I broke through solo queue and became a team player.
In AcadArena, I broke through my comfort zone and became more social.
In AcadArena, I break through my hardship and become more confident.
In AcadArena, I was able to break through my shy and timid self and turn into a student leader, kinda.
In AcadArena, before I was lost, but because of the org, I was able to find my passion.
Happy birthday, AcadArena. Continue breaking through the stigma of video games and academics.
Happy birthday to AcadArena. We look forward to all the great work you guys will be doing in the coming years.
Happy birthday, AcadArena. We hope you continue to support our industry and break the stereotypes of how student gamers can be.
Pinoys continue to dominate in esports globally. This startup aims to keep the streak going and provide education for those eyeing a gaming career. AcadArena secured over 170 million pesos for their projects. We get to know more about their initiatives with a young...
It's still crazy to think that it's been 3 years since AcadArena started. Today isn't just a celebration of our anniversary, it's a celebration of everyone who supported us along the way. We've had students who grew up with AcadArena, myself being one of them. We know what it's like to balance work and studies, and we know what it's like to feel like you're not gonna make it. But you will, and it'll all be better. Break through with us.
Pag pinanghihinaan na tayo ng loob, where do we go? We go where our power lies. With Go Plus 99, 8 gigs for all sites, plus 8 gigs for our favorite apps. Let's own the future with Globe Prepaid.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Again, welcome back to the Alliance Games. We are your shoutcasters for tonight. I am Miss Air together with the VVV Jericho, other side. So we do apologize for the short delay, but here we are back at it again. So for our first game, we did have takeoff Hardpoint, and Haribons won that. 150 to around 60 before we lost the live. And so yeah, we're going to be moving on over to game number 2, which is Search and Destroy. Hopefully HCA uses this game to actually redeem themselves from quite a disappointing first game.
Yeah, very disappointing wide victory for the side of Haribons, pretty much from start to finish. They pretty much ran away with it, and now hopping on board to S&D Raid. This is my favorite map. In my opinion, one of the best maps in Call of Duty history. Now, let's take a look at what's going to happen here. Expect those snipers to make some plays. Start things off on the offensive side. HCA, let's see what they can do. Start things off with some nades here in the middle. Mid-map control will be key here. Look at that. Haribons, they have a 2-3 split. They're going to try to go to contest this. Number 2 has a lot in his hands here. They try to find something. Does get one with a shot. Gets 2 with a shotgun. That is not what you want to see if you are on the side of HCA, but the damage has been done. 4 versus 3. Man advantage goes to the side of Haribons.
Now, we have to keep in mind that this is actually the map of HCA, which probably means that they are comfortable with Raid, and they probably know how to rotate on those positions, and they know what angles to look out for. So let's see if they're actually going to be going through with all those kills. Nichan there with the scopes takes out one from the side of Haribon. Kaiser there goes in for the spray down, and Provi is going to be taken out of the equation. The bomb is going to be successfully planted here on the B side. Let's see how the defenders are going to be playing this. Nichan for the second kill of the round as well. Kaiser spots the opponent. Let's see, Jiro as the last man standing goes in for that kill and makes it winnable for him. Goes in for the spray, but that's not going to be enough. Kaiser is going to be taking him out, and that's going to be 1 point for HCA.
And if you're Haribon, you had the bomb down. You don't have to challenge. They almost lost that round, thankfully. You know, for the side of Jiro, I think he whiffed those. For the side of HCA, he whiffed those shots. And unfortunately, Haribon, they had the kills there. I don't know what happened there. It was a 5 versus 3, went to a 3 versus 2, and now 1-0 for the side of HCA. And look at this. Now things are slowing up. But look at number 2. Yellow number 2 pushing through already. They get 2 immediately. The HCA, they are just running away with this SMD so far. Just picking off 1 by 1. Giro doesn't get the trade out. And just like that, 5 versus 2. HCA now leading in the kill department. They're about to get the bomb down. Cardi gets that Reggie. Last player alive is going to be number 1. And Provi, he's going to get taken down by Cardi. And just like that, flawless round for the side of HCA. And Haribon, no trades whatsoever. They're treating like it's a respawn. I just saw those players just coming in there 1 by 1. You know, you got to slow it down in S&D. Try to get some picks here. Play a little bit more ratty here. But 2-0, that is going to be the score for HCA.
Nichan with the early frags of the game, it's just really much crucial. Of course, we were talking about the scopes of each team, how they're going to have a crucial role onto this raid map. Giro there with the kill on Cardi puts us into a 4v5 situation. Kaiser here tries to spot opponents right onto Kitchen, does not find anyone. Provi with a kill. Zachary with the trade though. Reggie there is going to be taking out Zachary out of the equation, and the spray is going to be coming in from Kaiser, but the thumper gameplay is going to be coming in. Giro is going to be closing that down, and that's going to be 1 point for Haribons.
Yeah, I am very confused with what's happening in the S&D. It's a little bit too fast for my liking here. There's a lot of fast rounds coming through from Haribon as well as HCA. They're just rushing through with each other. Finally, Haribon, they should have been a 2-1, but get that first round on their board. Now let's see what's going to happen. Another fast round. Kaiser will spot one, decides not to challenge that. But there you go. He's going to try to challenge it. Giro takes him down. And now it's going to be a 4 versus 5 again. They've expected this one. Courage takes down Nichan. And just like that, 5 versus 3 again. And Courage trying to punch his way out. Gets one as well. And gets away with his life. You need to get that trade. Courage spots that player as well. But Charo already inside the hill. Brings out the sniper. Stun comes through. It's a lot of movement coming through. Giro takes down Zakari. Last player alive is going to be Charo. He does get 2 in a row. Can he get that third player? Gets away with his life. How does that happen? But finally, Giro with the crossfire takes him down. 2-2. A very, very sloppy game for both teams in this S&D.
It's just surprising to me. Of course, this is a different type of Haribon that we saw. I feel like the hard point for them was really thought of, and just like you said, they're just treating this like spawns and they're just going in aggressively. But I think they're able to see through the strategy that HCA is actually giving them, so that's really working onto their favor. Provi here tries to spot that opponent, goes in for the scope, does not connect, and it's still a 5v5 situation. Cardi here is going to be taken out. Ooh, Haribon right onto the kill feed, and then Kaiser is going to be breaking that streak, taking Reggie out of the equation. The second kill is going to be coming in as well, and now it's a 1v3 situation.
1v3 Kaiser. 7 kills though to his name. He's going to be the one most frags. But look at the bomb. The bomb is going to be the middle. And if you are Haribon, all you have to do is turtle up on that bomb. Just play trades right there. Get these angles instead of trying to hunt the player down. Let this player go to you. Pressure is going to be on his side. A minute left. A lot of time to work here. If he takes out Courage in that zigzag, that's going to be a huge kill. He's going to open things up with that. Make it a 1 versus 2. Let's see if he can get it. Kaiser right now in RC. This person. He takes him. No, he does not. Courage. Faster and better with the Mag 10. Takes him down 3-2. And just like that, we're going to switch sides now. And now let's see if HCA can do something in this defensive rounds.
It was really winnable for the side of HCA earlier. Kaiser was really getting all those kills. Unfortunately, maybe he was just caught off guard right onto Gallery. But let's see if it's going to be a different story. Again, 3-2. Leading is Haribons. Kaiser again tries to spot those opponents. Cardi is going to get rushed right onto that cubby. He is going to be taken out by Reg. And Kaiser here is going to be playing around the pool. Let's see if he's going to get this kill. The hipfire gameplay is going to be coming in. Provi is going to be taken out of the equation. The scopes are down. Courage there will be trading him out though, and goes in for the second kill, but nope, that does not connect. Tries to reposition, and the reload is going to be coming in as well. A little bit sloppy gunfight wise, but here we have Zachary for that kill. Nichan with a kill on Courage as well.
Okay, one versus 2 Zakari. What can you find here? Bomb is down. 8 more seconds. No more time. Left upper comes through. Zakari, you just have to go to the next round. But I just want to point out, I'm not a sniper in COD Mobile, but I feel like I can hit those shots. That is a That is a lot of, that is some easy shots there, but I get it. The easiest kills are the hardest kills to get.
Definitely.
Hardest kills are the easiest to kill, vice versa. You guys get it. But unfortunately, they still won the round, but they almost lost that round because of that one blunder there. But 4-2 now, and Haribons, they're now taking over in this S&D. 2 more to get this 2-0 lead over to the side of Haribons.
Alright, smokes are going to be coming in right onto A side, denying information right off the pool. We are seeing 2 members of HCA here. Let's see if their defense is going to be pushing through. Chiro with a double kill using that KRM. And now we are going to be put into a 2v4 situation in favor of HCA. Now they just really need to play this as slow as possible and just get all those peaks in. Reggie here tries to spot an opponent, does not really find anything. Courage with the scopes yet again. Let's see if he's going to be successful in getting this kill. Gets one. Nichan is going to be taken out of the equation. And now it's going to be a 2v3. This is winnable for the side of Haribons. Now let's see how they're going to be playing this out.
And let's see how they're going to play this out. 2 versus 4 here. Let's try to get some kills here at the side, but bomb is down over at B. And this is what I like from HCA. They know the bomb is down. They're just going to set up this crossfire. Number 1, though, Zakari, very, very far. I think he can try to go for this flank, try to get to that zigzag, try to get a pick here. 45 seconds left. And Haribons, they got to start moving. And the bomb is not on their side. They have to start moving. Let's see what happens here. 4-2. Urge with that sniper.
HCA, they definitely know what they're doing. We're not seeing the same gameplay that Haribons actually were trying to pull through earlier, wherein they were just trying to hunt down opponents. We are seeing HCA just really trying to defend that bomb, but Reg there with the kill on Sharo puts us into a 2v2 situation. Reg tries to go in for the reload, tries to pre-aim those angles. Let's see if he's going to be able to successfully do this. He is the last man standing. And the spray is going to be coming in. He's going to find himself in a pinch here, but goes in for the spray down, gets Zachary out of the play, and it's a 1v1 situation. Cardi versus Reg, but the time is going to be running out, and that's going to be a point for the side of HCA.
A little bit too long there. You don't want to bring that bomb carrier over that white van if you don't have those trades. You got to try to play for picks first. You know, watch out for that blue van and the thumpers as well, the nades. You got to drop your trophies. A little bit of some basic things that should be not happening at this kind of level because all these players, I'm pretty sure they're all skilled here. They know what to do. 4-3 now. Haribons, they're going to try to go for this mid rush here, but look at Charo. He has a very good angle here. Trying to take out those players, but look at those 4 players. They're all turned up there. They know someone's gonna rush this side, and I like the adjustment they made here. Cardi as well. But number 3 on your screen, Jiro, has that huge gunfight here over at Kitchen. If you could try to push that, that could be an easy kill because Cardi keeps on going back and forth. If he gets that timing, and this is the timing. Oof, hasn't still pushed yet. No noises yet. Look how close everybody is. He spots one, and Courage takes him down. That's gonna be the opening they need, and that's gonna be Jiro's opening to push through. Charo unfortunately brings out the nade at the wrong time. The timing is unreal. 4-3. But finally, they're gonna try to make a push here. And here we go. The shotgun, he gets one. That's gonna be very important. Joita gets taken down. Jiro gets taken down. That stops the push. And just like that, HCA very, very good on this defensive route.
Definitely, Charo goes in for that hit mark. Unfortunately, I mean, this is a good play for Charo. He is not pushing as aggressively, and he's just really trying to play for information. The spray is going to be coming in. Unfortunately, that's not going to be enough for him to actually get that kill, but he is going to be repositioning himself. There you go. Charo is going to be taking Reggie out of the equation. Charo is going to be spotting one, but the thumper play is going to be coming in. Provi is going to be taken out of the equation as well. Courage with the kill, and now it's a last man standing. Nichan is going to be finishing that round off, and it's a standing of 4-4.
4-4. They tied it up. And HCA, their S&D prowess is showing up here, even though it's very sloppy for both sides. HCA, they are taking over this this series so far. Now,
right.
Let's see what's gonna happen here in this round number 9 here. Very, very important round here. Jiro, they're gonna go for the rush, and I like this from Haribons. You know, they went for a delay push for the last 2 rounds. Here comes the rush to carry though, but Kaiser, can he try to get something here? Misses everything, but so far doesn't have a thumper, unfortunately, and just like that, Bomb should be able to go down. 4 versus 3, 2, 1 player coming in from the open stairs and 2 from kitchen. What kind of retake can they find?
This is a little bit sketchy for the side of HCA. As much as possible, once that bomb gets planted, it's going to be difficult retake, especially for the A side. But look here, Nichan with that kill on Provi. He is going to get tagged up. He is going to be repositioning himself, but let's see if this is going to connect. Reggie there with a GKS shuts Nichan down, puts us into a 3v2 situation in favor of Haribons. Reggie spots another opponent right on pool, goes in for the spray, but Cardi is going to be denying that. Charo here will go in for stairs, goes in for the shot, but is going to miss. Courage with the CBR is going to be denying that, and Cardi's entrance is going to be denied as well. And now it's a match point advantage for Haribons.
Yeah, match point advantage for the Haribons, and now 5-4. Can they close it out here, or will HCA force that round 11? Here we go. Courage, they're gonna go for this rush again, but look at this, 3 players already inside off the bomb side as well. But the money room, Courage does get one. That's a huge kill coming through. 1 player alive, but the stun comes through. Does he spot that player behind him? No, he does not, but he doesn't get any kill. Actually, Cardi just gets one. Kaiser chokes the gunfight again, and just like that, they get inside this bomb side. Bomb should go down. It's already down. 4 versus 2. Gunfight at the back. Provi takes down Charo. It's all up to Nichan. This should be a 6-4 coming into Haribon, unless Nichan can just get a miracle. Spots 1 player. Unfortunately, gets that player, but still needs to kick out 3 players. 25 seconds on the clock. Seems impossible, but there are miracles. I do believe in one, but not this one.
We do believe in one, but not this one. But nope, I believe in Nichan. Goes in for the spray, but nope. The third party is going to be coming in, Reggie from the back, and that's going to be a win. Another win for the side of Haribons, and that's going to be a 2-0 on the scoreboard.
2-0 for the scoreboard. Haribons finally winning the S&D. They struggled for a while, but they managed to adjust in the end. Just really sloppy. It might cost them in the next round if they get through here. Coming in against those best teams, they're going to get exposed to that S&D. They need to work on that S&D a lot.
Right.
And for the side of HCA, just really struggling ever since the hardpoint. I saw some signs of life here, but after that 4th round that they got, they just didn't know how to adjust it. But they had a hard time adjusting. They need to work on it. They're playing for their tournament lives here. Down 0-2, a reverse sweep can be possible, but it's one of the hardest things to do in Call of Duty.
Definitely. And we are going to be moving on to game number 3, which is going to be domination. Now, if your team is not as it's not as intact, and you're just losing those gunfights, additionally, like you have your map awareness is not as strong as the other team, you know for a fact that you are going to struggle, and we are seeing HCA struggle with that a lot starting off game number 1. So again, right, you were right. We saw signs of life onto S&D, but they just kept losing it in the middle of the game. This is what we were talking about earlier. HCA, they are strong competitors, but they do have they tend to lose their gunfights in the middle of the game, and that shouldn't be the case here for game number 3. They have to be able to win this if they still want to keep their chance alive in this competition.
Yes, they really need to step it up in this domination. They can't let the players of Haribon get those streaks, get that chopper gun. It's going to be very, very important for them to shut them down and actually work as a team here instead of just pushing it one by one, especially in domination. Not the fastest game mode, a little bit slower, a little bit mid pace here. I feel like this is where they can start that comeback, but it has to start with everyone. They have to play every life properly, work as a team here. Yeah, the map awareness is really a big thing for me. I feel like if you don't have that kind of map awareness, you're not going to go long as a pro. You really need to work on that IQ. It's not just about the gunfights. It's also about being smart. And I feel like HCA, you just need to step it up. Relax for a while. It's already done. You already lost the first 2 games. Let's focus on this game 3. And let's just keep on going if you are HCA. And if you are Haribons, stick to the game plan. You guys are doing well for the first 2 games. Let's try to get to that 3-0. You just have to stick to the game plan on game day. I feel like they could get this 3-0 in this standoff domination.
Definitely. And we have to make sure that the Haribons don't become too overconfident as well. I mean, a 2-0, that's a big statement right there. These are the players to look out for. We did see Jiro and Kaiser earlier. They were going in, and they were successful in all of those kills. So let's see who's going to be the winner for game number 3. Domination right onto Crossfire. This is the map pick of Haribons. We have the operator skill ban of Purifier and Sparrow as well.
Now it's going to happen here. 2-1 at the moment. So far, Haribons just really dominating on the respawn. Look at that. 3 down immediately forward side of HCA. Yes, they're gonna get some kills from behind, but Nichan actually and Charo, they get 3 down as well. Great response coming through from them. They're gonna get that B cap. And look at that Haribon, not even close to that B flag as well. They're gonna overextend. Actually, this might just work out in their favor. They want to flip those sides. You can take that B flag, we'll take your C flag as well. And so far, things are looking well for them. They can lose that A flag, but now they have that preferred side, which is C and B.
Preferred side, agreed. I mean, we have seen this for multiple tournaments already. When it comes to domination, Crossfire, the winning side is always going to be the C flag. And so I do believe that Haribon actually just wanted that immediately for the first few seconds of the game. And now they just really need to play for that Bravo flag. And there you go, Proby there with those crucial kills. And this might just be a successful capture for him.
It should be a successful capture. He's got 5 down. Everyone spawned out of A. 3 B cap for the side of Haribon, and just like that, he's gonna keep on going, working towards those streaks. He gets the centric as well. 1 more kill for this cluster strike. Nichan prevents it, but it doesn't matter. Juwita is there for the trade. Gets another kill as well, working towards on his streaks as well. Just great communication, great team fights coming through from Haribon. And if you are HCA, you're pushing 1 by 1. You gotta isolate these players out. Work on, get those power positions going. Stop pushing in alone. You have to push up together.
We should also take into consideration like what utilities you actually should deploy right onto the B side, because that's open. Like they can prevent you from going into the Bravo flag. Not unless those smokes are coming in. Kaiser goes in for the spray, successfully gets 2 down right onto that building, gets that 3rd kill, tries to go in for the 4th. Unfortunately, is going to be taken out of the equation. Charo here is going to get the Charlie flag, but let's see if she's going to be able to successfully capture this. And there you have it. A and C is now in the possession of HCA.
HCA now in Haribon. They get A and B so far. The reset again, they prevented it. And in HCA, they're just really struggling here to try and find something. Yes, it's really close, but the streaks later might be the dividends here. If any of these players from the side of Haribon can get those streaks, it's going to be very important for that P2. Nichan just trying to zigzag his way out of this, but it doesn't matter. Jiro Joita with the Annihilators, the Double J duo squad, just doing a lot of damage. Wall bangs coming through, 63 to 45. No wrong from the side of Haribons. And if you are HCA, you need to find something. You need to find that energy. So far, finally, ANC captured by them. So look at Jiro working towards that cluster strike. Pred comes through. They prevent A. A Hunter kill trying to prevent as well. It prevents it. And A is captured though. But now, look at the score, 70 to 51. Haribon, all they need to do is hold that B flag as well as that C flag. They can get this first half.
It's not even going to matter for the side of Haribons anymore. 73-54. I mean, it's obvious that they have this first half, but it's not a big discrepancy in terms of score. So I really do believe that HCA can actually win this if and only if they actually learn from their mistakes on the first half and get that push as a team. They should be able to read through the strategy of Haribon and get those necessary kills on each angle. Now, the smokes are going to be coming in. Pro V here is going to be tagging 1 player up. Let's see if he's going to be preventing this. Gets 1 kill, and that's going to prevent the successful capture. But there you go, the team is just there. Let's see if Nichan is going to be able to take it out. Juita is going to be taken out, 79-59. Nichan just holding on to this building. This is one of the greatest positions that you can actually have right onto domination crossfire. So let's see on who's going to be able to successfully capture the Bravo flag first.
And cluster strike comes in, they prevent it, but no one's gonna hop on that. Just to delay it. And Charo as well, already hopping on that C flag. But the drone is there. He's gonna get tagged up by the drone. Does not get that capture though. He's gonna try to make it back, but more players are challenging him. He gets taken down, 86 to 66 now. But look at HCA. They're gonna capture that B flag for a momentarily. For how long can they hold it in? Here comes the push from the side of Haribon, and just like that, a triple capture on B. But the Chopper is gonna try to make the play here. Jiro's still alive. He gets taken out by Kaiser. Big 2-piece coming in from the side of HCA, and that might be the momentum boost they need. 90 to 75. And so far, HCA, they are slowly making the comeback here. Can they keep on going?
Juita just missing those shots. Charo with the CBR is definitely unstoppable. I feel like she is going to be going for this Charlie flag capture. Now, if this becomes successful, best believe HCA is going to be able to actually make a comeback and close that discrepancy in score. And there you go, triple cap, but not as long as one might want. But Haribon there with the successful capture on the Bravo flag. But Alpha and Charlie are in the possession of HCA. Now they need to break the defenses coming in from HCA. HCA finally showing some life, showing that they can actually win those necessary gunfights. But there you go. The score streaks are going to be coming in, and it's just going to be a little bit difficult.
A little bit difficult, that is right. 104 to 101. Streaks are going to come through, and Haribon, they just get control of CNB, and that's all they have to do. They just have to hold it through, get those slaying power coming through. Jiro's still alive, gets 3 in a row as well, and look at this. Haribon, it's their time. They want to end it in a 3-0. No more comeback for them, and here comes the Annihilator. Jiro, who missed that first shot, doesn't miss that second as well. Working through some streaks, gets fully streaked out, gets 3 in a row. Beautiful, nasty shots coming in from Jiro, and that just might seal the deal. Getting that cluster strike, this that shot doesn't matter. Is he still alive? Yes, he is. How is he still alive here? Finally gets taken out by Charo, but 120 to 109. They just have to drop that cluster strike when they're capping it, and there we have it. The cluster strike comes through, and Haribon, they might just end it here. The Pred comes through as well, trying to find some of these spots. No one just really getting the information. 128 to 113. That just might be it for them. HCA, they really did well here, Miss Air, but unfortunately, those individual plays from Haribon really changed the game.
Jiro with the Annihilator and getting fully streaked up. It was a game changer for the side of Haribon as well. HCA came very, very close, but just lost those gunfights in the middle of the game. Zachary here with the chopper tries to go in for the Charlie capture, just tried to stop the bleeding, but he's not going to be successful in doing so. Jiro yet again tries to defend the Charlie flag from anyone from HCA, but then again, this is looking GG's already. 149 to 150 to 124. That's going to be a 3-0 for this first match, and that's going to be a win for the side of Haribon.
The Haribons, they take it 3-0. Unfortunate for HCA, they're going to be eliminated from the tournament. And great victory coming in from Haribons, wire to wire in the hard point. S&D a little bit of struggling, but they managed to pull it out 6-4. And finally, in the domination, 150 to 124. Jiro pretty much closed out the game there with the Annihilator. 5 kills in a row with the Annihilator. Gets the streaks as well, drops the cluster, uses a drone, uses the Pred. All to perfection. And Haribon, they are looking pretty good here coming into this tournament. They finally made it through the next round. And now that is going to be it for HA, unfortunately. Just really struggling from the start. Couldn't find anything, no groove whatsoever. In S&D, a little bit of life, yes, but it wasn't enough to counter the Haribons.
Definitely. And by the way, for our viewers out there, just a quick reminder, AcadArena is actually going to have a giveaway. Yes, you heard that right. Giveaway. So make sure to like the stream and share the stream as well, because once we reach 250 viewers, there's going to be a giveaway of 10 battle passes. 10. So, and then once we reach 500, there's going to be a giveaway of 1,000 COD points. 1,000 is such a big thing. Pang drama na yun. And once we reach 1,000 viewers, one lucky winner of one full draw, courtesy of AcadArena. So thank you very much. The generosity, we just feel it. So make sure to like and share the stream, and you might just be one of our lucky winners for tonight.
You might just be that lucky winner. So don't forget to like and share your stream. Call your family. Call everyone that you need. And just like that, 3-0 again from Haribons and HCA. We're gonna go for a quick short break, and we'll be back with another series.
You're just you and all the awesomeness that comes with it. It matters less which part of the world you're in. The world is bigger, and there's so much we can do together in gaming and esports. You just need to meet the right people to change the world.
In AcadArena, I broke through solo queue and became a team player.
In AcadArena, I broke through my comfort zone and became more social.
In AcadArena, I break through my hardship and become more confident.
In AcadArena, I was able to break through my shy and timid self and turn into a student leader, kinda.
In AcadArena, before I was lost, but because of the org, I was able to find my passion.
Happy birthday, AcadArena. Continue breaking through the stigma of video games and academics.
happy birthday to AcadArena. We look forward to all the great work you guys will be doing in the coming years.
Happy birthday, AcadArena. We hope you continue to support our industry and break the stereotypes of how student gamers can be.
Pinoys continue to dominate in esports globally. This startup aims to keep the streak going and provide education for those eyeing a gaming career. AcadArena secured over 170 million pesos for their projects. We get to know more about their initiatives with a young...
It's still crazy to think that it's been 3 years since AcadArena started. Today isn't just a celebration of our anniversary, it's a celebration of everyone who supported us along the way. We've had students who grew up with AcadArena, myself being one of them. We know what it's like to balance work and studies, and we know what it's like to feel like you're not gonna make it. But you will, and it'll all be better. Break through with us.
Pag pinanghihinaan na tayo ng loob, where do we go? We go where our power lies. With Go Plus 99, 8 gigs for all sites plus 8 gigs for our favorite apps. Let's own the future with Globe Prepaid.
This is Filippo.
This is Jessica.
Parehong freshies, parehong gamers. Gusto ni Filippo maging next big caster.
Si Jessica naman wants to make the biggest esports tournament in their campus.
But they don't know where to start.
They're also from different campuses
In different parts of the Philippines.
they would have never met. If not,
For AcadArena.
In AcadArena, we help students meet, collaborate, and learn all the hype and wonder ng gaming at esports.
Dito, naging caster si Filippo even just for that afternoon. He met students with the same dream, attended our workshop, and we funded a tournament where they can debut.
That was Jessica's tournament. Inorganize niya ito with a student club in her campus na ginabayan namin all the way. And that's how they met. That's what we do here in AcadArena.
We turn gamers into leaders, casters, breadwinners. AcadArena is not just play.
Outside the game, I'd have a hard time making decisions and just go through life without any direction really. But when I'm in the game and as captain of the team, I have to make confident split-second decisions to lead our team and give us that direction we need to win the game.
I got my self-confidence when I become a radio jock for the university, and it basically developed my self-confidence to speak out loud to many people out there.
As an ate, you're supposed to know what to do. Minsan, parang hindi na pwedeng magkamali. Kasi ate ka eh, dapat you serve as an example for the younger ones. But as a student leader, that was not the case for me. I was allowed to make mistakes, learn, and do better. Just like how we encourage you, our Telecoms, to wear your stripes.
The community that we've built across the world have given us a place to belong. As the world becomes more connected, the opportunities will reach all corners of the world. I'm so excited to bring campus gaming across Southeast Asia.
Esports and gaming can be a great equalizer. Here, your physique doesn't matter too much. Your sex and gender shouldn't matter. You have an avatar. You're just you and all the awesomeness that comes with it. It matters less which part of the world you're in. The world is bigger, and there's so much we can do together in gaming and esports. You just need to meet the right people to change the world.
In AcadArena, I broke through solo queue and became a team player.
In AcadArena, I broke through my comfort zone and became more social.
In AcadArena, I break through my hardship and become more confident.
In AcadArena, I was able to break through my shy and timid self and turn into a student leader, kinda.
In AcadArena, before I was lost, but because of the org, I was able to find my passion.
Happy birthday, AcadArena. Continue breaking through the stigma of video games and academics.
Happy birthday to AcadArena. We look forward to all the great work you guys will be doing in the coming years.
Happy birthday, AcadArena. We hope you continue to support our industry and break the stereotypes of how student gamers can be.
Pinoys continue to dominate in esports globally. This startup aims to keep the streak going and provide education for those eyeing a gaming career. AcadArena secured over 170 million pesos for their projects. We get to know more about their initiatives with a young...
It's still crazy to think that it's been 3 years since AcadArena started. Today isn't just a celebration of our anniversary, it's a celebration of everyone who supported us along the way. We've had students who grew up with AcadArena, myself being one of them. We know what it's like to balance work and studies, and we know what it's like to feel like you're not gonna make it. But you will, and it'll all be better. Break through with us.
Pag pinanghihinaan na tayo ng loob, where do we go? We go where our power lies. With Go Plus 99, 8 gigs for all sites plus 8 gigs for our favorite apps. Let's own the future with Globe Prepaid.
This is Filippo.
This is Jessica.
Parehong freshies, parehong gamers. Gusto ni Filippo maging next big caster.
Si Jessica naman wants to make the biggest esports tournament in their campus.
But they don't know where to start.
They're also from different campuses
in different parts of the Philippines.
They would have never met. If not,
for AcadArena.
In AcadArena, we help students meet, collaborate, and learn all the hype and wonder ng gaming at esports.
Dito, naging caster si Filippo even just for that afternoon. He met students with the same dream, attended our workshop, and we funded a tournament where they can debut.
That was Jessica's tournament. Inorganize niya ito with a student club in her campus na ginabayan namin all the way. And that's how they met. That's what we do here in AcadArena.
We turn gamers into leaders, casters, breadwinners. AcadArena. It's not just play.
Outside the game, I'd have a hard time making decisions.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Alliance Games featuring Call of Duty Mobile co-presented by Globe, dubbed by the community as the UAPA/NCAA of esports. The Alliance student clubs from across the Philippines are #AllG to compete in multiple esports titles and represent their campus. I'm Warden and alongside with me is Jericho, guys, and in some way we're going to be your casters here for game number 2.
Yes, guys, welcome back. And we're going to have our match against Paradigm Caelestis. I hope I didn't butcher that one. Versus Pylon, the Pylon Phantoms. Both teams really struggling. You know, the Paradigm boys, they actually lost to LG Altair 3-0. So that's a very devastating loss to them. And for the side of the Pylons, they also got 3-0 by the Exceed Crusaders. So very interesting matchup here. I hope both teams can bounce back, just like that last series that we had. You know, Haribons, they got a 3-0 over on the side of HCA. But now this is going to be our matchup today. Let's take a look at the maps here. Warden, take us through.
Ooh, for first matchup here, we're gonna be having slums for hardpoint number 1, followed up with search and destroy, take off. Map number 3, domination summit. I love this map, Jericho. Approaching on to map number 4 and map number 5, we're gonna be getting both raid.
Yeah, both raid for map 4 and map 5. I like what I'm seeing here, except for that slums. You know, I mean, I'm a big fan of slums, but I haven't really seen teams perfect it. You know what I'm saying, Warden? It's really hard to perfect the slums map. But for that map number 2, guys, it is takeoff, guys. A little mistake on the graphic. That is standoff on the graphic, but takeoff is the map, guys. And you know, 5 maps here. Do you think it's gonna go to a game 5?
Man, I mean, so far I've been kind of disappointed recently with the whole energy that is going on, man. Because it's been quite a rare for us to be seeing those game number 5s. It always has been 3-0s, and I'm really expecting some sort of like a resolve in terms of like the mentality here. Because we see these factors for these teams playing it all out. They got the gunfights, but they just don't have this mentality for them to pull through and get enough composure for them to push it on to game number 5.
Yeah, that is true. They need to really get that composure coming through. You know, you got to start strong. Just like what happened to the Haribons, they started off really strong in that game. One wire to wire victory, Warden, and then after that it just transitioned over to S&D and transitioned over to domination. They got the 3-0. I feel like if both these teams, they got to started strong, and we do see Noestra and Pibs for the side for part of PDR before, so she is a pro player, guys, so better watch out for her. But here we go, game number 1. Warden, slums hard point, take it away.
I mean, better watch out for Pibs as well, man, because this is the girlfriend of Alea. So, give it up now, guys. Let's give it up now for Paradigm going up against Pylon, approaching on the P1. And, something about this map, Jericho, is really the spawns here, man. The spawn factor here, especially the fact that if you want to get the control in terms of in this map, you need to have a very well-defined side. And which side are you going to go for here, Jericho, if ever you are in P?
Yeah, I feel like the side over at the P2 side, coming in from the red side, I think that is the best side to have. This is a map where you actually need to have double anchors here. Most of the maps are using single anchors, but so far for slums and COD Mobile, double anchor is the way to go. And look at this, PUP already inside this hill, getting that 15-point mark in the statue hill. They are just really running away with this at the start. You have Nirvana 4 kill spree on a row. Who's gonna try to make it 5 before she gets taken down. But look at this, they finally lose the spawns here, but PDG, they're gonna come through this P2, they're gonna set up for the D1, they're not gonna get any of this time here, but finally gets that scrap time for a while, Warden, but they're set up for that P2, but look at that map, number 3 and number 3, they're gonna go against each other, Pibs versus Perp there, that's a big gunfight at the back.
Big gunfight at the back, but in some way, Jericho, if I'm going to be playing hardpoint here, man, I'm looking at investments here. Am I going to go for the scrap time for only 3 points, or am I going to go for that early rotation to get more money hills up? And looking like in some way, it's going to be Pylons here going for the early rotations. It's just a matter of time for them for us to see actually as well if they're going to be able to capitalize for this early rotations. And looking like it's going great so far here, Jericho.
Going really great, but look at this. Say 7 kill spree, gets the Predator, finally gets taken down by Perp, but that Pred's gonna be very, very huge here. Marstella as well, trying to make the play here. DJ trying to make a play as well. 56-3 here, and so far it's all been PUP in the kill feed, all PUP in the points as well, Warden. And if you are Paradigm, you gotta start finding something here. Try to use your utility, stop pushing through just one by one. Use your smokes, use your stuns, Warden, because so far they are just losing these gunfights straight up.
Straight up, man, proper usage of lethal tactics is something that I'm really longing forward for here, especially if you're trying to infiltrate from the front ends of the hard point. Really needs to be held on, especially if you're just going to be rocking it all out with a CBR4 and really, man, the Pylons here. It's just so favorable for them, and it came to the point where it's just going to be feeding them enough for them to build up the score streaks, and the operator still steer on towards P3 and coming again. If we don't see the dice change, I highly doubt that we're going to be able to see rotations there back to P1, but then again, we're only talking about P3 here. Coming again, Paradigm here trying to go live, but then look at the spawns here, man. It's all going to be all about 4 Pylons.
Yeah, they finally get inside the hill here, finally get some points. They made a 7 point, they got 7 points out of P1 and P2, but finally getting more points in this P3, but the Purifier about to make an introduction here. The cluster strike comes in as well. They do have the spawns here, but look at the players of PUP just coming inside, flooding inside the hill, and they finally get the control. Pibs is there on the anchor side. She takes out that player, and just like that, now PUP, they did get all the kills there, Warden, but no one's actually inside the hill. And PDG, they actually got most of the time here in this.
It's really nice for them to get a little bit more time inside the hill, but it's not going to be so convincing for me here, man. Scrap is contested here by the side of Pylon, and it's still going to be around a 60-point lead here if ever you do get the consistency until the very end of this hard point. Just like that, it's going to be 89 to 30, close to a 60-point lead, make it 59. Approaching on to the last and final here, Pylons, honestly, they have what it takes to close it all out here, and not close it out, but more put it into a very tight game for the side of Paradigm. So it's gonna be a hard call here, man. 96 to 30. We did see a little bit of lag on the side of Paradigm, but is it gonna be enough to transfer it? I don't think so, man.
I don't think so as well. You know, they have the anchor spot, but finally Nostra is gonna break inside the hill, but for how long can you hold it in? They actually get through the back alley, but 3 players inside, one player to beat, they actually break it through the Warden. They need to get all this time, this huge time for both sides. But here comes PDG. They finally break the hill, get some points on the board, but so far PP, they just gonna destroy them, destroy the break. And just like that, 110 to 42. Warden, if you are PUP, all you gotta do is keep on pressuring. You have that lead. You can take your time here on rotation, and now it's time to hit the reset button. And PDG, they're gonna be next. They're gonna be first in that next hit.
You know, in some way, I don't mean to be so favored for the side of PUP, but the hustle right there from both ends was really significantly a showing. But at the end of the hill, it's still gonna be PUP Pylons. You're getting a lot of time inside the hill. 22 more points to claim, and honestly, when you have 60 points to claim on towards one hill, they have what it takes to just put the pressure down in and end it all off. 129, 130 to 42, and the strike is gonna rain upon inside the hill. 20 more points, but we are seeing a little bit of contestment, but it's not gonna be so much enough. It's gonna be a courtesy of Pids to just keeping the game quite dominant here from the side of PUP.
PUP 15, 14 more points. The countdown's coming through. Nostra trying his best to do something, but the push, the break coming through from PUP, they just have the perfect hold here, start to finish, wire to wire victory. 50-point club is about to open new members here, and PDG, they're going to be the first ones in the 50-point club. More than one more point, and there you have it. PUP Pylon Phantoms getting the victory with game number 1. And there you see the players just really doing great here, Warden. If you are Paradigm Caelestis, you need to step it up in this S&D, because I didn't really see anything there, Warden. You know, game 1 and P1 and P2, 7 points combined for Paradigm.
Yeah, that's not gonna be so convincing here, man. You know, all eyes on Pips for the side of Pylons
For
here.
Stella as
You know,
well.
yeah, yeah. Oh no, overall, I want to talk about Pips here over more as well, because you know Pips performed admirably. She was just remarkable going up against XC Crusaders, despite the
I
fact that
agree.
they went down 3-0, and in some way we did put a question mark on her. Will she be enough to help Pylons take down Paradigm? And looking like she was.
Yeah, it was really great for the side of Pibbs as well. But you gotta give, you know, it's a whole team game. Pibbs was playing phenomenal, but you have Marstella, all these other players are stepping up. Just really great from Pylon Phantoms, and they are stepping it up here. And now let's see if they can translate this into the S&D. Orbital Paradigm, you know, tie it up, you know, force a game number 4 as well, Warden. But so far, looking at those gunfights, those 1v1s that we were looking at, it was all Pylon that was really on the kill feed, Warden.
Yeah, all on the kill feed here, and it's such a remarkable talents that we're seeing here, guys. And you know, in some way, this wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for our sponsors. The Alliance Games wouldn't be a thing without our amazing sponsors and partners. The Alliance Games is co-presented by Globe, Telecom, and powered by Logitech G, our official gaming gear partner. So thank you for making this possible. Me and Coach Jay wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you two. So overall, Coach Jay, you know, looking at the tides of that game on towards slums, do you think it's going to be able to translate onto search and destroy, or are we going to be seeing a little bit of a wishy-washy? I'm not so certain here, man, but one thing for sure, we've been seeing a lot of 3-0s.
No, I have Pylon Phantoms winning this series, probably 3-1 or 3-0. But the S&D here, looking at it, Pibbs and Marcelo are going to be those players you have to look out for. These players have been in the pro competition. I've coached Marcella before. I know how she plays in the side of S&D. So I feel like those 1v1s are going to be very huge, you know. But a little bit of mechanical supremacy on the side of Pylon. If you're a Paradigm, you gotta slow it down, work as a team here, and actually try to win it slowly. You know, you can't double the pace here. You can't match the pace of Pylon. You play it slow, play ratty, play campy. But with that being said, guys, we also do have some giveaways coming through. We have 3 giveaways, guys, for 3 milestones. If we hit 250 viewers, we're going to give out 10 battle passes for you guys. 500 viewers will be equals to 1,000 COD points for 5 people. And if we reach 1,000 viewers, we're going to give out a full draw for 1 lucky winner.
Am I able to participate? That I want that full draw. Is it the Fennec Ascendant? I want that, man. I think I'll try to sneak myself into that giveaway. But anyways, guys, moving inside this whole series here, I'm honestly so in the middle here, man. Because coming again, yeah, for sure, we're gonna be voting for Pylons here just because of how convincing their gameplay is. I want to see Paradigm step up here as well. You know, Pylons, they lost a 3-0 before this matchup. And it's the same scenario here with Paradigm. I'm expecting them to step up here just a little bit to just give us more of a fight, and it is quite probable here, Jericho.
It's quite probable. S&D wins you championships, and I feel like this could be the start of that one. Them truly trying their best to work on that S&D, but you need to adjust in S&D. Fast adjustments are really key in S&D. Fast adjustments, fast rotations, knowing where to throw your nades as well. So little tiny adjustments there. This attention to detail to S&D is very, very huge. You gotta play it. You gotta look at it a different perspective. You're in S&D. You don't just rush in there, throw your life away, bait for your teammate. Yes, it works sometimes, but if you have to play it slow, play for picks. That's what you have to do. It's a lot of adjustings here. I know that's why S&D is the hardest game mode to win, Orden. And I feel like this is where we're going to see both of these teams actually do their strategies, play their tactics, and let's see which team can actually adjust to who. Or will it just be PUP, Pylon Phantoms, just running away with this again? Because of the 1v1s again. I know it's gunfights, but gunfights are gunfights. Mechanical supremacy is key here. Pylon Phantoms, if they can just bash their heads in and win those gunfights, I think it's going to be a GG for Paradigm. But Paradigm, they have 6 rounds. They have a long game. It's a long game. They can stretch it out towards round 11. If they can just find that opening they need, that momentum shift that they need in this game too, I feel like they can tie it up.
Yeah, precisely. So the main point of, I'm getting the main point here, Jericho. It's all about the execution here. You can have the mindset to pull through and try to pull off like a strategy or something, but it's not really gonna put up an impact, especially if you can execute it quite well. So really bashing your heads onto the wall wouldn't be so bad if you are gonna be able to connect those frags. But then again, guys, adding more information, I'm really expecting a lot of precision aim here because map is gonna be on takeoff, guys. A very questionable map here for me, Jericho. I don't really like to play this map myself because of how, like, let's say lopsided it is on towards that A bomb side or the B bomb side. Actually, it's just out in the open. For me, honestly, as a player myself back in the days, I was having a hard time going at it on towards that B bomb side, just leaving a very one-dimensional push for my team back then, Jericho.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. The B bomb side is going to be very, very important to see. But it's really gonna come down to what's gonna happen. Let's take a look here. Perp versus Marcella. Shout out to Marcella. I coached her before, guys, and now let's see what's going to happen here. This is it. Game number 2. Search and destroy, Warden. Let's see where we're gonna go through. It's gonna be takeoff in S&D, Warden. And I'm not a fan of this map. You know me. You know me too well, Warden. And now we're gonna start things off with the offensive side, starting with the winners of game number 1, Pylon, Phantoms. And now let's see what's gonna happen here.
Pylon Phantoms going up against Paradigm and Caelestis here, and looking like it's going to be the same old A execution, but it's not going to be looking to be quite probable for them because look at this. Paradigm will be investing 5 players here. They're going to be winning majority of those gunfights. Neil will go for the wrap ends, but his team is going to get taken down along the way. 2v2 situation here. A lot of frags being put up, and looking like Paradigm will come out on top.
Paradigm trying to make a play here, and Jesson just really misses all those shots. Burgers it. That's very unfortunate. Gets punched by Mail. But now, can he find this clutch? 1 versus 2 here. Bomb is down, actually. I think he's going to spot this player. Does he check the corner? Already clears the corner. That's what you have to do. You better finish your food, and he does finish that. Now it's going to be a 1 versus 1. Perp versus Acno. What can he find here, Warden? Bomb is going to get picked up. It's a lot of time here for Acno to just really slow it down. He can actually plan it for A side. Does he get spotted though? Very good. He went for that long route. That's what you want to do. If you went for that short route, he's going to get taken down immediately, Warden. And I like that play coming in through for him. Just speaks to volume, how he plays his S&D. I'm liking this. Let's see how he post plans to defend this. But Perp, gonna hit that rotation. I think he's also sniping. Yes, he's also sniping here. So, can't be closing range. He has to play that range game. 30 seconds left. And this is going to be perfection for Acno. All he has to do is play time. Doesn't even have to check anymore. And if he just pulls this off, this is going to be such a great round number 1 for PUP.
Great round. Keep in mind, Mael has a CBR4 and a DLQ in hand, but Perp is
Timing,
going to go
this is
for a
timing,
wraparound.
this is timing.
Oh my goodness, who's going to be able to get the upper edge? Mael will with a CBR4. He's going to be able to secure the first round for the side of Pylons. And man, the winners of game number 1 will secure round number 1. So overall, a very tensified scenario there. As you said, it was a matter of timing, but fortunate for the side of Mael. He had a CBR4 well locked into the place, and that was more than enough for them to secure the first round. And guys, I want to give for the side of shoutouts here, guys. Tweet about your favorite teams using hashtag AllG. The tweet that gets shown on stream will win 300 in-game credits. So make sure to do that, guys. Approaching on to round number 3 here. Once again, we got Pibbs here being the MVP before the starts. He's going to be able to pick things up with a frag, followed up with Neil. But Jester will try to go for the retaliation. He's going to be able to get a 2-piece up in the board. But will it be enough as Pibbs will find a kill coming again? It's a 3v2. Make it a 2v2 as Pibbs will go down as well. 2v2 situation. Sides. It's just going all over the place. Frags getting thrown over. But till then, it's still going to be Pylons here coming on top in terms of numbers.
2v1 now. It's all up to Jason. Is it Jason? Oh my God, guys! If you're gonna be a pro player, please give us names that are easy to pronounce. I'm having a hard time here, but now Bomb's gonna get down now. Neil and Acno try to make the play here. Jason does spot one, gets that 5th kill. That's gonna be huge for him. Now it's gonna be another 1v1. Acno, what else do you have? Do you have another 1v1 clutch up in your bag? Or will this be the end? But Jason trying to hit those shots, both whiffing out, but they both have information of where they are. But the rotation, look at this fast flank. He's gonna double back. And Jason, this might be Call of Duty at its finest. He doesn't see him, but Acno actually pre-fires him. He has to push this, and Jason, ice in his veins, clutches it. And that's gonna be the first round for the side of Paradigm Caelestis.
First round for them. That's gonna be quite convincing for me now, man. You know, it's still a little bit too close for comfort, but then again, you know, still a win is a win here. 1-1, playing on defense, and look at Jester with 6 kills already under his name, really popping off for the team. But then again, it's not gonna really get you that far, especially if ever Haribons is gonna be able to pop off them. But you know, if ever this guy can just ball out, why not? Jester, all eyes on you.
Yeah, all eyes on you again, Jason. 6 kills already on his name. Very, very good. Look at that. After that clutch round coming in from him, the side of PUP slows things down to Pylon. But does he hard clear that? Oh, he doesn't clear that corner, actually. Player right beside him. And Acno takes down Perp. That's going to be the first blood. Bomb is down as well. 4 versus 5. Look at the flank. Number 5 there on your screen. But number 1 finds him, and Neil chased him all the way to the backward. And just like that, it's going to be a 5 versus 2 now. Nostra gets taken out for a bit. Heist gets 1, but they all know where he is. And this should be a round for the side of Pylon Phantoms.
Yeah, it should be around once more, unless Heist maybe steal a way to win here. Not at all. Ismail will take him out. 2-1. Around 1 round lead here from the side of Pylons. Round number 4 here approaching up. We did see the trend there for the side of, you know, in Paradigm that they lost first round, managed to bounce back on towards the second round, really finding the grass on towards the enemies or the opposing ends. It's something that I'm really looking for. Let's see the response from the side of Kise. Going down in the mid lane with KRM is going to be the right call, not looking to be so bright. He's going to be able to take 1 out of the play before he goes down. Marcella takes him out. But then again, looking at the feed here, it's all going to be on the equalizing ground, 3-3. Who's going to be able to get that lead? Not so certain, but in some way, scattered around push here from the side of Pylons. Not going to be so convincing for me, man.
And not so convincing for me as well. Warden, I was about to say Cali. 3 versus 3 now. And now, Neil. The flag spots that first player. Jason gets taken down. You hate to see it. The timing is unreal for both of these squads. Warden, this is just unfortunate. It's the battle of the timings. Mom is going to go down now. High spots that player, though. Does he get that kill? Almost gets it from Marcella. The thumper's going to clean it up, but doesn't get the shot off. The second one still doesn't clean it up. And Marcella is alive. Got away with the body. And just like that, 3 versus 2.
3 versus 2. Marcella with 9 lives. Alright. Anyways, here Heiser's gonna go for the wrap around. Neil loves to lurk himself out from the back lane, and he is actually putting up enough effort and pressure to the point where there's just no match for the opposing ends whatsoever. And just like that, coming again, the last time we saw Heist in a clutch situation, it didn't last for so long, and it's looking to be the same case here, guys. And wow, man, overall the statistics here from the side of Pylons, the accuracy, the kills that they're pulling up is such a very convincing team for me. And speaking about statistics here, guys, if you want to find the latest updates on your favorite AllG teams, schedules, articles, stats, you name it, and you'll find it all on our official website at AcadArena.com/Alliance Games.
Yeah, I just want to give a quick shout out to my cousins here, View, Justin, View, Kyra, and Eliza. Hello, thank you for watching. And now 3-1. Pibbs as well gets that first blood. Acno gets another one with a KRM. You don't see that in S&D. In takeoff, Warden, and now it's gonna be a 5 versus 2 again. Spots another player. Jason takes down one though, but Marcel takes down Jason. Last player alive, Perp with the no scope, but 1 versus 3. Can he do it again? But Pibs shuts him down. 4-1.
Man, 4-2-1. I was really expecting Paradigm to put up a response there, considering how good they were trying to like conceptualize what is the push there from the side of Pylons. But you know, pushing from the side of Pylons will not be so existent now, as the sides is now switched. It's going to be Pylons that are playing defense, Paradigm playing offense. Let's see what is the answer or the response of Paradigm here on towards the offensive take. Looking like it's going to be the A execution here. They go and deal with 3 remarkable players here from the side of Pylons, and I'm also certain how this one's gonna work out. Waiting for the initiation here. Casey is gonna go for the opening frag.
no.
Mael takes on Casey, and no reflex will be found, Jericho.
They were scared, but there were 3 players there. They could have just pushed that up, but the pinch just gonna come through. Jason and Perp gets 2, and Perp takes that down. The re-challenge coming through. It's all up to Dara in a 1 versus 4. What can she find here? I don't think they found her. I think this is a good side. This is still a winnable round here, Warden, but finally Jason takes down Dara. And that's gonna be 2-4. Finally, Paradigm breaks the streak of PUP. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Yeah, let's see if they can keep it up. All eyes and Jess for this one, alongside with Purpose as well. They're popping up for the team. Double it down there. First side of Nasha and Kisei, and maybe till then they might have a formidable team here on towards search and this. Coming again, they're going for this 8 execution here. Pylons, they better watch out. But look at the aggressive response here. Player 1, player 4, player 2 wrapping around from the mid lane. Will not come into the play as Jason there will take him out. 4v5 situation, and looking like Pylons will fall back this time around.
Yeah, Pylon's falling back now, but again, 3 versus 5 here. So winnable round. Marcella, she can find someone here. Timing is going to be unreal. But Jason takes on 1. Acno gets 1 as well. But so far, 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Bomb should go down to B now. But Mael with the shotgun misses that first shot, misses the second one. The third one does not miss. And just like that, they managed to trim it down to 3 players. And now Marcella all alone in the middle. Spots that first player. Nostra takes her down. And just like that, it's all up to Mael, the one who clutched round number 1. Can he clutch it again, Warden? But it's looking very, very difficult. He's going to get flanked from behind, and Heist takes him down 3-4.
3-4, 3-4. Paradigm, all eyes on you. I love what I'm seeing here, man. But they still can't get too complacent. Keep in mind, Pylon, they're sitting pretty on the 4 around the take there, and only 1 more round away, and they're going to be on that match point advantage. Paradigm, on the other hand, 1 more round away from the plastic round. So overall, there's a lot of storylines we can talk about here. Approaching onto round number 8 this time, guys. Paradigm going for another execution here on towards the bombs. Guess what? It's gonna be the KRMs going for the DLQs from the longer ranges. They're gonna be able to win those crucial gunfights. And just like that, Jericho, look at this. Mael is gonna be the only player remaining, and he's getting trailed down by Kisei. He's not gonna last for so long. 4-4 now. Round number 9. Whoever takes this one out will be sitting pretty on that match point advantage.
I mean, they started pretty well, 1-4, and now the comeback's on. Paradigm, they have that momentum. 3 straight rounds, Warden, just really turning it up here. And now Mael, what can you find? You need to step it up. If you're on the side of PUP, you got to stop the bleeding here, because match point is going to be the next round. And Perp takes down Neil. That's a huge kill. They take down that aggressive player. And Jason, I think he spots that player on the left. Does he clear that? This takes down Marcel, and Pibs gets 1 though. Does he get the second one? Almost tags that up. But so far, Pibs, she needs some help from her teammate. She's gonna get pitched by both sides. Spots Jason, takes him down as well, and Pibs on fire. 3 versus 2 now. Dara takes down Perp. It's all up to Heisen. 1 versus 3 with the Mac 10. He's gonna push through, and unfortunately Dara takes him down. And just like that, 5-4. Warden match point for the Pylon Phantoms.
I'm on my tippy toes, my guy. I'm really longing for Paradigm to close this one out, to finally get like this some sort of like resolve. We're not gonna get a 3-0, you know. Paradigm, they were only 1 round away from taking the lead, but the momentum was not enough. Pylons managed to just reach back, got their mindset resolved, and until then they got a response just to take down Paradigm. Just like that, man, Mael here will kick things off with a frag. Perp will be out of the play. He was slowly building up his seat, but with him finding that first blood, is just gonna be going all over the place. The dominance effect here, man. Look at this. Pylons here just annihilating Paradigm. It's only gonna be 2 players. No, no one. No one's gonna be existing anymore. Paradigm will go down onto map number 2.
Yeah, map number 2. That was just a perfect perfect comeback for the side of Pylon Phantoms. They were up by 4-1. They lost 3 straight, and then after that, they just won 2 games straight. Look at this, a little bit flex coming through from L, the clutch god for the side of Pylon Phantoms. And just like that, let's take a look at this final round again. Pibs with the flank, crucial first kill here, and then after that, teammates just piled up. They had the numbers advantage. They can lose a little bit of life here, and just like that, both players, Marcel and Neil, closed it out 6-4, and that's gonna be game number 2. Warren, I mean, like I said, if you win that first game, it's going to transition over to that game number 2. And so far, Paradigm, we saw some signs of life there in that game number 2. They came back 4-4, tied up, but after that, just didn't have anything else in the gas tank. And now up for game number 3. Can Pylon Phantoms close it out, or will Paradigm force a game number 4?
I mean, could be the case here, man. And I was talking about the MVP earlier being Pibs and Marstella there. I want to talk about Jess here from the side of Paradigm, because man, he really popped off there, having 11 kills at some certain point where he was doubling the kills of his second fragging teammate. And he showed admirable, showing a lot, helping a lot with his team. And it was just unfortunate that the rest of his teammates, they kind of fell back. But then again, man, 6-4, a little bit too close, a little bit on the tread type of game. Too close for comfort there from a set of Pylons, but still they got away with a win, and a win is a win, Jericho.
A win is a win. I'll take it. If it goes down to round 11, you still win. A win is a win. S&D wins you championships, and Pylon Phantoms, they are 1 game away from eliminating Paradigm Caelestis from the tournament and meeting Haribons in the losers bracket round number 3.
Yeah, precisely, man. So overall, round number 3 domination, game number 3 domination here is gonna be a big stepping stone here. Considering the fact it's also gonna be sponsored, Paradigm, they showed a little bit more life in terms of playing tactically, and also just taking the momentum a little bit slower than they usually go. Unlike Hardpoint, I'm just really expecting the same coordination that they tried to put up a little bit more percentage, to make it more convincing. Because really, despite the fact that I'm going to be nitpicking that they played tactically and took it slower, and it actually worked for some certain point, it didn't work at the end of it. You got to start off strong, you got to end things strong, and that is really what I'm longing for a set of Paradigm. But Pylons, Phantoms, if I'm going to be talking about factors and what they have to change, honestly, they just have to stay the same, because it has worked for the past two consecutive games. So if it's not broken, then just don't fix it.
Yeah, a little bit sloppy on the S&D, but I feel like Respawn's very, very clean. We saw that in Hardpoint. They 50-point club the side of Pylon Phantom, for the side of Paradigm Caelestis. And I feel like domination here, it should be a walk in the park for them, because so far, like I said, the 1v1s, the team shots, the teamwork from the side of Pylon Phantoms, just on point. Their S&D needs a lot of work. I mean, not a lot of work, just a little bit of work there. But I feel like they can bring it home in this game number 3, get that 3-0, and move on to that next round.
Yeah, precisely, guys. And Jericho, why are these teams so passionate about winning this game? Because, the Alliance game major consists of 3 stages, guys. The play-ins, which is already said and done. Group stage, what is happening right now in the playoff stage, guys. The play-ins will run for 3 weeks, and it did. It went so chaotically, and it was just all mad at 3-0s. We expected that the talents will get filtered out, but looking like it's really being one-sided here. And, approaching onto the top 16 teams will advance to the group stage, where we are at right now. After this, the top 8 teams will advance to the playoffs, and the finals, guess what, guys? They will have the opportunity to compete live at LAN, and that's going to be on the Conquest 2022 event.
It's Conquest 2022, where you can also meet Kaide, Razzie Banks, Oh My Venus, and Wise. I mean, Kaide, if you don't know Kaide, you better search her up. Kaide, Valorant clips. She's amazing. She's beautiful. She's one of the best influencers out there. Personalities, just really a great overall person. You're gonna get to meet her as well as more entertainment for you guys, and we hope to see you guys there in the Conquest games.
Yeah, meet us in Conquest. It could possibly meet me or Jericho on July 23 to 24. It's gonna be the weekend, guys. So better be there, guys, because honestly, there's gonna be a lot of influencers and stuff. But now, that's not gonna be the topic here, guys. Let's talk about the players to be watching out for. We got Maelexo and Jason here, and really well deserving, man. They both popped off for their respective teams, especially Jason here. He was the spotlight in my eyes. So let's see if you can maintain that spotlight here. Approaching onto the snowy, cozy type map here. It's gonna be on Summit here, but that's not gonna be the reason why these teams are here. Jericho, they want to win, and let's give it up now for Pylons going up against Paradigm.
Here we go. Is this the final game, Warden, or will Paradigm force a game number 4? And so far, perfect. They're gonna start things off with a kill. They get that C flag immediately. Dara already in that second floor, will not hit anything actually. And great start coming in for the side of Paradigm, Warden. Easy. easy first bloods for them. They got 3 down, and they're about to hop on that B flag. But look at number 1. There's going to be one player there. He also gets taken down. And Warden, this is a great start for the side of Paradigm.
Yeah, great start, great start, great start. You got Charlie, which is honestly, if you're going to be asking all around the COD and seeing which side do you want to take in onwards domination, honestly, you want to take Charlie out of the play. Until then, you might have an easy take. But if you're going to be looking at the spawns as well, would you want to contest Alpha and risk on giving Charlie for the side of the opposing end, Jericho?
I mean, I think that's what they want to do here. It's so far 11 to 9 here, Warden, and finally they gave up that flag because Seaside's actually better here, and smart plays coming through from Pylon Phantoms. They can get that A flag, but look at that triple cap for a while. Jason gonna take him down as well, but finally PUP, they get C. They're about to get A as well. So just a trade of home flags here, but that's gonna have enough delay for the side of Paradigm to set up. And look at PUP, here comes the push. There's gonna be a flank coming through from A long, and Dara as well working their way. So far, a different kind of Paradigm showing up in this domination.
A different type of Paradigm, and I'm loving what I'm seeing here, man. If we're comparing the Paradigm of hardpoint and domination, I wouldn't really see any similarities whatsoever. It's so totally different. 27-20, looking like they're gonna initiate for a triple capture as well, but they just need to leave one player on towards Charlie because Paradigm here will be swarming. No, it's gonna be Pylon swarming that take in, and they're looking to take Charlie out of the play. A triple capture will be shown just by a glimpse, but it's not gonna be retained. But till then, man, that's gonna be enough for Paradigm to sit pretty with the lead.
Yes, sit pretty with the lead, and look at that middle map. Nostra, big kill there, and they finally clean up B here. There's gonna be 2 players in B side, and look at CJ. He's gonna have CJ actually going for the kills here. He's gonna try to delay it through, but the Purifier is gonna come through. Jason cleans it up as well. 44-28, and here we go. Jason with the Purifier just burning them down one by one. Jason working on those streaks, finally gets taken down by Pibs. And this is looking like a great half for the side of Paradigm. 50-30, 20-point lead coming through with a 2 cap. And so far, Perp actually still alive in the back A side. And look at, he's just holding it down on his own, just going Rambo, going ballistic with the Purifier. Gets 1, gets 2, but unfortunately, he will get stopped. And just like that, finally, PUP gets it. The Predator Missile comes in, and here we go. This just might be another triple cap. This is it, 61-37, and the tables have turned. PUP getting that triple cap. How long can they hold it?
Turning, man, looking like in some way Paradigm will try to go for Charlie, but look at the push here.
They stopped it.
Take, and look at how the rotations will come into the play from the side of Paradigm here. They're gonna go for Alpha. Player 1 from the side of Pylons will try to contest it down.
Purifier.
Get it in, but look at this. Oh my days, living hell you are, CJ. Wow, and look at the lead here, getting little by little, smaller by smaller. Jericho, this is insane. Yeah, go for Charlie. We'll just whip out the Predator. 62-61.
It doesn't matter.
The game was supposed to be so excited for the side of Paradigm, but once you tickle the beast of Pylons, they're gonna give it all to you. 69-61. And Jericho, were you expecting Pylons to take the first half?
Cool, collected, and that's all you want to see. And Pylon Phantoms, they brought it out here, and just like that, they take that. I mean, what, 30-61? What? It was a 30-point lead, 31-point lead, a huge lead, Warden. And then they just came back roaring for the final minute to get that triple cap. Now, this is gonna be interesting because look at the streaks. CJ has fully streaked out. Nirvana has streaks as well, and that just might be instrumental in their victory here to get this 3-0. Pips holding it down, but Dara brings out her Purifier, and so far she's burning them down one by one. They fall, and B is about to be captured. She's gonna push up with this Purifier. She's gonna be that first line of defense here, and so far PUP about to capture this B flag. 4 players. This could be a feed here. Dara just burning them down. Gets to 1 player actually, but it doesn't matter. Pred comes through to trade him out, and this might be another triple cap.
You might be another triple capture, you know, Pylons, you got every little
will
bit
be
of cards that they have. Look at this. Look at this. They got the Cluster Strike ready well upon to be unleashed on towards Bravo or Charlie. Will it be fast enough though? I don't think so, man. They're just gonna let it be. I mean, it's still early on towards the second half, and there's still a lot of time to stall out. But look at the pressure here from Set of Paradigm going for Bravo, but with player 4 and player 5 alongside with a Sentry Gun on towards that mid lane, it's not gonna make it so easier for a Set of Paradigm to get a capture on towards Bravo. Only a quarter away to get it captured, rocking for them. Looking like they're just gonna be staying selfish here, and they're just gonna be playing it all out. 45 in their defense here, 102-74. Pylons, they're sitting pretty on that triple
Triple cap coming through. Sentry gun is there as well. And if you are Paradigm, you are stuck at 75. Can't find a double sentry gun setup over at A side. You don't see that every day, Warden. And just like that, they tickled the beast, as you said. They just went back and destroyed Paradigm here in PUP. The Pylon Phantom stepping it up here, just destroying everyone in this Summit domination. They're gonna get the triple cap. They're gonna get the sentry gun down. They're gonna get the cluster down. And this should be it. The 3-0 is happening, Warden. And that's gonna be it. I mean, double cluster strike. A miracle has to happen here if you want to make the comeback.
Start praying, start wishing, open the lights, give us a sign that they can still pull through. But with fire and hell here just being unleashed upon by the side of Pylon, they're just gonna close it out here, Jericho. 142 to 75. The points here will remain stagnant for the side of Paradigm. 5 more points away. Think of it all away. We got Violence here claiming game number 3, winning it out 3-0.
I mean, open the gates to heaven. Paradigm shift coming through there. It is so unfortunate. You were up by a lot in that first half. The momentum switched through. You had 14 points in the second half. Warden.
Man,
That
it
is
was the same concept.
that is just so unfortunate.
Yeah.
I feel like after that triple cap in that first half, they just lost all momentum, lost all the focus, tilted, composure was gone. We saw it in there, and PUP just ran away. Everybody was making individual plays. Everyone was just turning it up. Everybody got full streaks as well, and that is what you want to see on a team like Pylon Phantoms, and they are moving on. And unfortunately for the Paradigm Caelestis, they are going to get eliminated in this tournament.
Yeah, and unfortunate, man. Their last 6 games has been a loss. You know, the last 6 games that they ran for was 3-0. So really unfortunate for us at the Paradigm, but you know, you get to learn something at the end of it. Now, you know, if you're gonna be going up against Pylons, man, you're gonna be losing your composure. Even I lost my composure on how just miraculous that comeback was, Jericho. It was probably, if not
Crazy.
the best comeback I've seen so far for this event.
Yeah, it was a really crazy comeback there. They were down 31 first half. It was about to end, but now the comeback came through. They made it through, and just like that, Pylon Phantoms 3-0. Paradigm, they're unfortunately eliminated. And that's going to be it for me, VV Jericho. Miss Air is going to take over after this next series. We're going to take a quick short break. We'll see you guys.
He met students with the same dream, attended our workshop, and we funded a tournament where they can debut.
That was Jessica's tournament. Inorganize niya ito with a student club in her campus na ginabayan namin all the way. And that's how they met. That's what we do here in AcadArena.
We turn gamers into leaders, casters, breadwinners. AcadArena. It's not just play.
Outside the game, I'd have a hard time making decisions and just go through life without any direction really. But when I'm in the game and as captain of the team, I have to make confident split-second decisions to lead our team and give us that direction we need to win the game.
I got my self-confidence when I become a radio jock for the university, and it basically developed my self-confidence to speak out loud to many people out there.
As an ate, you're supposed to know what to do. Minsan, parang hindi na pwedeng magkamali. Kasi ate ka eh, dapat you serve as an example for the younger ones. But as a student leader, that was not the case for me. I was allowed to make mistakes, learn, and do better. Just like how we encourage you, our Telecoms, to wear your stripes.
The community that we've built across the world have given us a place to belong. As the world becomes more connected, the opportunities will reach all corners of the world. I'm so excited to bring campus gaming across Southeast Asia.
Esports and gaming can be a great equalizer. Here, your physique doesn't matter too much. Your sex and gender shouldn't matter. You have an avatar. You're just you and all the awesomeness that comes with it. It matters less which part of the world you're in. The world is bigger, and there's so much we can do together in gaming and esports. You just need to meet the right people to change the world.
In AcadArena, I broke through solo queue and became a team player.
In AcadArena, I broke through my comfort zone and became more social.
In AcadArena, I break through my hardship and become more confident.
In AcadArena, I was able to break through my shy and timid self and turn into a student leader, kinda.
In AcadArena, before I was lost, but because of the org, I was able to find my passion.
Happy birthday, AcadArena. Continue breaking through the stigma of video games and academics.
Happy birthday to AcadArena. We look forward to all the great work you guys will be doing in the coming years.
Happy birthday, AcadArena. We hope you continue to support our industry and break the stereotypes of how student gamers can be.
Pinoys continue to dominate in esports globally. This startup aims to keep the streak going and provide education for those eyeing a gaming career. AcadArena secured over 170 million pesos for their projects. We get to know more about their initiatives with a young...
It's still crazy to think that it's been 3 years since AcadArena started. Today isn't just a celebration of our anniversary, it's a celebration of everyone who supported us along the way. We've had students who grew up with AcadArena, myself being one of them. We know what it's like to balance work and studies, and we know what it's like to feel like you're not gonna make it. But you will, and it'll all be better. Break through with us.
Pag pinanghihinaan na tayo ng loob, where do we go? We go where our power lies. With Go Plus 99, 8 gigs for all sites, plus 8 gigs for our favorite apps. Let's own the future with Globe Prepaid.
This is Filippo.
This is Jessica.
Parehong freshies, parehong gamers. Gusto ni Filippo maging next big caster.
Si Jessica naman wants to make the biggest esports tournament in their campus.
But they don't know where to start.
They're also from different campuses
In different parts of the Philippines.
they would have never met. If not,
For AcadArena.
In AcadArena, we help students meet, collaborate, and learn all the hype and wonder ng gaming at esports.
Dito, naging caster si Filippo even just for that afternoon. He met students with the same dream, attended our workshop, and we funded a tournament where they can debut.
That was Jessica's tournament. Inorganize niya ito with a student club in her campus na ginabayan namin all the way. And that's how they met. That's what we do here in AcadArena.
We turn gamers into leaders, casters, breadwinners. AcadArena is not just play.
Outside the game, I'd have a hard time making decisions and just go through life without any direction really. But when I'm in the game and as captain of the team, I have to make confident split-second decisions to lead our team and give us that direction we need to win the game.
I got my self-confidence when I became a radio jock for the university, and it basically developed my self-confidence to speak out loud to many people out there.
As an ate, you're supposed to know what to do. Minsan, parang hindi na pwedeng magkamali. Kasi ate ka eh, dapat you serve as an example for the younger ones. But as a student leader, that was not the case for me. I was allowed to make mistakes, learn, and do better. Just like how we encourage you, our Telecoms, to wear your stripes.
The community that we've built across the world have given us a place to belong. As the world becomes more connected, the opportunities will reach all corners of the world. I'm so excited to bring campus gaming across Southeast Asia.
Esports and gaming can be a great equalizer. Here, your physique doesn't matter too much. Your sex and gender shouldn't matter. You have an avatar. You're just you and all the awesomeness that comes with it. It matters less which part of the world you're in. The world is bigger, and there's so much we can do together in gaming and esports. You just need to meet the right people to change the world.
In AcadArena, I broke through solo queue and became a team player.
In AcadArena, I broke through my comfort zone and became more social.
In AcadArena, I break through my hardship and become more confident.
In AcadArena, I was able to break through my shy and timid self and turn into a student leader, kinda.
In AcadArena, before I was lost, but because of the org, I was able to find my passion.
Happy birthday, AcadArena. Continue breaking through the stigma of video games and academics.
Happy birthday to AcadArena. We look forward to all the great work you guys will be doing in the coming years.
Happy birthday, AcadArena. We hope you continue to support our industry and break the stereotypes of how student gamers can be.
Pinoys continue to dominate in esports globally. This startup aims to keep the streak going and provide education for those eyeing a gaming career. AcadArena secured over 170 million pesos for their projects. We get to know more about their initiatives with a young...
It's still crazy to think that it's been 3 years since AcadArena started. Today isn't just a celebration of our anniversary, it's a celebration of everyone who supported us along the way. We've had students who grew up with AcadArena, myself being one of them. We know what it's like to balance work and studies, and we know what it's like to feel like you're not gonna make it. But you will, and it'll all be better. Break through with us.
Pag pinanghihinaan na tayo ng loob, where do we go? We go where our power lies. With Go Plus 99, 8 gigs for all sites plus 8 gigs for our favorite apps. Let's own the future with Globe Prepaid.
This is Filippo.
This is Jessica.
Parehong freshies, parehong gamers. Gusto ni Filippo maging next big caster.
Si Jessica naman wants to make the biggest esports tournament in their campus.
But they don't know where to start.
They're also from different campuses
in different parts of the Philippines.
They would have never met. If not,
for AcadArena.
In AcadArena, we help students meet, collaborate, and learn all the hype and wonder ng gaming at esports.
Dito, naging caster si Filippo, even just for that afternoon. He met students with the same dream, attended our workshop, and we funded a tournament where they can debut.
That was Jessica's tournament. Inorganize niya ito with a student club in her campus na ginabayan namin all the way. And that's how they met. That's what we do here in AcadArena.
We turn gamers into leaders, casters, breadwinners. AcadArena, it's not just play.
Outside the game, I'd have a hard time making decisions and just go through life without any direction really. But when I'm in the game and as captain of the team, I have to make confident split-second decisions to lead our team and give us that direction we need to win the game.
I got my self-confidence when I become a radio jock for the university, and it basically developed my self-confidence to speak out loud to many people out there.
As an ate, you're supposed to know what to do. Minsan, parang hindi na pwedeng magkamali. Kasi ate ka dapat you serve as an example for the younger ones. But as a student leader, that was not the case for me. I was allowed to make mistakes, learn, and do better. Just like how we encourage you, our Telecoms, to wear your stripes.
The community that we've built across the world have given us a place to belong. As the world becomes more connected, the opportunities will reach all corners of the world. I'm so excited to bring campus gaming across Southeast Asia.
Esports and gaming can be a great equalizer. Here, your physique doesn't matter too much. Your sex and gender shouldn't matter. You have an avatar. You're just you and all the awesomeness that comes with it. It matters less which part of the world you're in. The world is bigger, and there's so much we can do together in gaming and esports. You just need to meet the right people to change the world.
In AcadArena, I broke through solo queue and became a team player.
In AcadArena, I broke through my comfort zone and became more social.
In AcadArena, I break through my hardship and become more confident.
In AcadArena, I was able to break through my shy and timid self and turn into a student leader, kinda.
In AcadArena, before I was lost, but because of the org, I was able to find my passion.
Happy birthday, AcadArena. Continue breaking through the stigma of video games and academics.
Happy birthday to AcadArena. We look forward to all the great work you guys will be doing in the coming years.
Happy birthday, AcadArena. We hope you continue to support our industry and break the stereotypes of how student gamers can be.
Pinoys continue to dominate in esports globally. This startup aims to keep the streak going and provide education for those eyeing a gaming career. AcadArena secured over 170 million pesos for their projects. We get to know more about their initiatives with a young...
It's still crazy to think that it's been 3 years since AcadArena started. Today isn't just a celebration of our anniversary, it's a celebration of everyone who supported us along the way. We've had students who grew up with AcadArena, myself being one of them. We know what it's like to balance work and studies, and we know what it's like to feel like you're not gonna make it. But you will, and it'll all be better. Break through with us.
Pag pinanghihinaan na tayo ng loob, where do we go? We go where our power lies. With Go Plus 99, 8 gigs for all sites plus 8 gigs for our favorite apps. Let's own the future with Globe Prepaid.
This is Filippo.
This is Jessica.
Parehong freshies, parehong gamers. Gusto ni Filippo maging next big caster.
Si Jessica naman wants to make the biggest esports tournament in their campus.
But they don't know where to start.
They're also from different campuses
In different parts of the Philippines.
they would have never met. If not,
For AcadArena.
In AcadArena, we help students meet, collaborate, and learn all the hype and wonder ng gaming at esports.
Dito, naging caster si Filippo even just for that afternoon. He met students with the same dream, attended our workshop, and we funded it.
Hello, welcome back everyone to the Alliance Game, guys. It is I, Warden, here alongside Weird Miss Aaron, representing to you Call of Duty Mobile, guys. This is dubbed by the community as the NCAA/UAAP of esports. The Alliance students clubs from across the Philippines are #AllG to compete in multiple esports titles and represent their campus. Miss Air, who do we have here for match number 3?
For our match number 3, which is also the final match for today, it's going to be TUP versus MSU-IIT. Now, just a quick recap on these teams. All right, so we do have TUPM Gearhawks Esports versus MSU IIT MTE Fulminare. We'll be calling them Fulminare for it's too long. But yep, so they are going to be our last matchup for today. So Gearhawks got sent down to the lower brackets by CSB VPR Eclipse, losing a 3-0. And Fulminare as well got sent down to the lower bracket by HAU Valiant Esports, losing 3-0. So you know what? Again, Jerica and I were talking about this earlier on today. Sometimes when you match up against like really strong contenders in this competition, it just really wakes you up, and it's just really exciting to see how they are actually, or how they're going to be taking their previous mistakes and learning from that and being able to reevaluate and re-strategize everything that they have in order to actually go through the next round of this competition.
Yeah, precisely. The mental resolve is what I'm looking forward for here for these teams here. Talking about Gearhawks and Fulminare, Miss Eric,
Mhm.
and consider the fact they're on the bottom brackets here, and they need to win this one out. This is a do or die situation. But will the boys from Manila conquer the Mindanaoans, or will the boys from the south catch them off guard? It's gonna be a big question mark here. Both teams come again. They lost 3-0s, 0-3s, name it whatever you want. They have to pull through another good response here, or try to pull through a response, because honestly, come again, it's do or die. So for the side of Fulminare, I did cast them on the very catchy take there, and they have a lot of good intentions, but the executions coming again. I was talking about Jericho's. You gotta pull through with those executions. You got the intentions, but executing the things that you need to pull through is something that I'm really looking for here, Miss Air.
Definitely. It's very much important when it comes to these types of tournaments that yes, you have the intention, yes, you have the strategy in your head, but if you are not able to just be able to execute that properly right onto the battlefield, it's just all going to it's going to go to waste. But again, this is the Alliance Games major events, and this consists of three stages. So the first one is the play-in stage, the group stage, and the playoffs stage. The play-ins will run for 3 weeks, with teams playing a double elimination pools format. The top 16 will advance to the group stage, and then the top 8 will be advancing to the playoffs. And the finalists will have the opportunity to compete live at Conquest 2022, happening in SMX Mall of Asia.
Wow, wow, wow. Really, it's such an honorable thing, to be able to compete LAN. It's been such a while since we've seen a major LAN event here, and it's all going to be by the courtesy as well, by our sponsors as well, on the behalf of our sponsors. It's going to be gonna be co-presented by Globe, Telecom, and also powered by Logitech G, our official gaming gear partner. So for those two sponsors, thank you for having me here once again. Alongside with Miss Air. This is our second time actually casting together. So enough of us, Miss Air. Let's talk about the players here. For the side of TUP, we got Desi. For the side of Mindanao State University, or IIT, we got Zausi.
Now, when it comes to players, now I haven't seen these guys play it off, so this is going to be my first time seeing both Gearhawks and Fulminare in the battlefield. So we're going to be starting things off with Hardpoint right onto Raid. This is going to be our first game for this matchup series. Again, this is going to be the last matchup for this day. And now the contest is going to be coming in from both sides. But there you go. Gearhawks immediately starts off the round with their possession of the hardpoint, not allowing anybody from the side of MTE to hop on that hill.
Hawk on that hill and contest really are living up gear, really pulling up the gear there on towards fifth gear, and really driving and cruising that early take. But then again, when we get to see Fulminare slowly catching up to the heat, they're able to take the lead out away from the side of Gearhawks. 15-11, a good start there from the side of Gearhawks. But will it be a brighter ending from the side of Fulminare, or am I talking too early? Because coming again, Gearhawks now will take the point back to their side.
This is a good sign. Now, we did see Gearhawks earlier starting off the game with those strong gunfights, and they were able to retake the hill as well. Now this is going to be giving the advantage to MTE as well, just to be able to actually get on with the positioning for P2 right onto Kitchen. Now let's see how long they're going to be able to defend this hill from the side of Gearhawks. We did see their breakthroughs earlier, and they're doing it yet again. The pierce through is going to be coming in. Desi with a double kill, but he is going to be taken down by Ishia. And now it's going to be 49 seconds on the clock. An early sentry gun is going to be deployed right onto the hard point, making it a lot more difficult for MTE to pierce through.
Way difficult. Way too difficult for my liking. Fulminare. You know, it wouldn't get a sentry like this hard point. It's just going to be so impossible for you to be able to find a break. Having two players around the perimeter, one guy controlling the back spawns. Miracle happens for Fulminare's going to have player 5 spawning on the backhands, but coming again with that sentry gun, they're just patrolling themselves one entryway. That's going to be at least like a 6th player just patrolling the hard point, and this is just going to be more enough for them to at least get a full 60 and Hill 74-17. Quite a dominant start here, quite dominating actually. It's a very big understatement that I'm saying here, Miss Eric, because honestly, this is just total annihilation from the side of Gearhawks.
Total annihilation indeed. I mean, 85-17 right off the bat. That is already a big discrepancy in terms of score. Now, Bunny there is going to be taking Rami out of the equation, and they are going to own this hard point yet again. Now, in my opinion, when it comes to raid hard point P3, which is right onto Garage, this is one of the most difficult hills to actually break through, especially when the control comes in from both left and right sides, which is by the bedroom and by the gym as well. And this is what we're seeing from Gearhawks. They know the angles to look onto, and they are just knowing how to win those gunfights precisely. Zauza here is going to be taking out one opponent, and it's going to be a 114-17 on the scoreboard. Not looking too good for the second.
Not looking too good. You know, approaching on the P2 there, we got Gearhawks rocking one sentry, approaching on the P3. They got 2 sentry guns here, and just like that, a complete money hill here from the set of Gearhawks. Honestly, the pace won't change here, Miss Eric. It's all just going to end on towards the basketball court, on towards P4. Scrap time here will be contested from the set of Fulminare, but it's not really going to matter. We're going to go for this Mount Money Hills here, approaching onto P4 once again. Hard point, bound up. We got Fulminare here, 10 here, trying to invest himself through with an annihilation. Response will be rocking for the set of Gearhawks, 122-27, and coming again. This is the same trend that we've been seeing all over the place. It's just going to be Gearhawks starting off strong. Are they going to be able to end it off strong here, Miss Air?
I mean, they have the resources to end it right onto this hill. They have their operator skills. They have their score streaks in. Desi still not using what it seems to be like the napalm. So this is just going to be difficult for MTE. For their opponents to actually have these high score streaks in, you just know that they are winning their gunfights and they're getting those necessary points. And there you go, another breakthrough from the side of Gearhawks right onto the hill. But there you go, MTE is going to try their best and contest this and go in for a P5.
Going on to P5, something that really is so well possible now. Gearhawks here doesn't have enough time on the way to end off the game. We're going to be seeing the reset here back on towards the center of the garden. Look at the parameter players of Gearhawks. They got 4 players already inside the hill with only 14 more points to claim. Again, they had this factor on the previous run was that they have enough playing cards to end off the game. 137-57. Time is ticking now, and the cluster strike here will rain upon from the side of Gearhawks. This could be it. That could be a full wipeout for the side of Fulminare.
Now there you go, the cluster strike is on the hill, but there is no one hopping on that hill from the side of Gearhawks. They need one player on there so that they can actually utilize the airstrike, but there you go, no one's hopping on that. But here we have Gearhawks again going in for the push, tries to go in, the nades and the utilities are going to be coming in. They are just getting eliminated one by one, and this is a good play from MTE. They're not giving up the hard point. 143-69, it's a big discrepancy, but they're still not giving up. But Gearhawks here is going to go in for the push, and 10 there with the clear up, and that's a 146-74 mark. We might just be able to see a reset if Gearhawks is not able to hop on.
Wow, this is just amazing. It's quite mesmerizing for me to see Fulminare almost pulling off a Blacklist International Ultimate back here, man. And honestly, this is just deja vu approaching onto the resets
Yup.
here. Looking at the factors, it's gonna be Fulminare having 3 players around the parameter. Are they gonna be able to find a break for the side of Gearhawks to end it all off? They only need to claim 4 more points, but look at this. Look at the parameter players here from the side of Fulminare. They just have every factors now. 4 players around the parameter, 3 players inside the hill. It's just gonna be it. 98-1, 46, and they're longing to survive for another day.
They are winning those gunfights. They know the angles to peek through. Rami here is going to be taking 1 out of the equation, and they still have the hard point being contested here by Bunny. Bunny is going to get damaged. She's going to get tagged down, and now the hard point is in the possession of Gearhawks. Unfortunately, they just need 2 more seconds and 1 more second, and there you go. The win is going to be coming from the side of Gearhawks. MTE, so close. We thought that they were just going to be pulling off a Blacklist International Ultimate there. It was so close.
Too close for comfort there. But then again, you know, they got heated up onto Wars P4,
Mhm.
where in some way Gearhawks only need to claim like 14 more points to end off the series. If only
Mhm.
they started off quite strongly, they could have
Mhm.
ended this one with a bang. It was just so nice for me to see. For us to see Fulminare slowly catching up to the heat, you know, and they actually did. It's just that, you know, you tried your best. It wasn't enough, but it's not that unconvincing, because really
Definitely.
you can really transfer the energy onto our search and destroy, and maybe could try to equalize the grounds. It's coming again, Miss Ira. I do believe Fulminare will have the upper edge here, because I do remember one crucial player from the set of Fulminare. It's gonna be Zausy with a sniper onto our search and destroy. I think he could play a big factor to change off the tides, but Gearhawks, I can't neglect the fact that they started off the series quite strongly. A little bit of sloppy take there on towards the
Right.
middle stages of the game, on towards hard point raid, but they managed to end off the game. They got the win, and a win is a win, as I told Jericho earlier. So, you know, they managed to pull through 1-0 in favor for the side of Gearhawks, and looking like the players that we're going to be watching out for here, Mr. It's going to be IBN and Tanjiro.
Tanjiro. No, we have been hearing this name. We just know, you know, when your name is Tanjiro, you just, you know, you have to live up to your name. But here you go. This is game number 2. This is Search and Destroy firing range. This is actually the map pick of MSU-IIT. And well, earlier on you did talk about the skills of one team, so this is just going to be a good one for them if they can get those early picks every round.
Yeah, every round. And, you know, this early pick really comes into the factor as well that both of these teams are just finding the grasp on how the defense or the offense plays out here. And looking like in some way Gearhawks here is just going to be holding steadily. But with player 5 here roaming around the mid lane, he's come out with a clean kill there. Going to come out alive as well. No refrags will be found. And looking like the bomb drop will be on towards the mid lane.
Now, we are seeing MTE quite, you know, they're playing it slow, and this is going to take a toll on them, especially as attackers, because when it comes to firing range, it's either you play slow so that you can get those early picks in, or you play fast so you can actually get the math advantage. But we're not seeing that from the side of Gearhawks. They are now down 2 players. Math advantage goes to MTE, and all they have to do is just hold on to those angles that they are currently holding and wait for that push coming in from Gearhawk.
Yeah, coming in from Gearhawk. And are they going to be able to catch though? The factor there was mentioned out, but are they going to be able to listen you all out in this here? The B execution here looking quite formidable from the side of Fulminare. As 10 here will take down Ajax. Desi with a machete will take down 10. But the refrags will come into the play from the side of Fulminare, and looking like they're going to be able to pull through on towards this B execution. Player 1 here from the side of Fulminare. Going to go for the wrap around, and Call of Duty timing will favor him, as Tanjiro will secure the first round for the side of Fulminare.
Tanjiro got my eyes. As a
All eyes
fan
on
of
you.
Demon Slayer, come on.
Hey.
Let's go.
I didn't know that. Okay.
But there you go. That goes 1 point for MTE. Again, I just hope that we see a more aggressive play coming in from Gearhawks. We want to see those early frags coming in as well. We are seeing the scopes here. Tyrant here from the side of MTE does not get one. Still, the bomb is still by the base of the attackers, and this might just take a toll on them. But there you go. Ajax is going to have an opening for this round, taking Eschia down. Ajax just really needs to wait for people to start coming out of wood, but let's see if he's going to be taken down. He's going to be taken down by Rami. And there you go, IBN with a spray down on 10 successfully kills that opponent, and it's a 3v2 situation. Rami with a kill, and Bunny with a kill as well. 3v2 situation in favor of Gearhawks.
In favor of Gearhawks here. And you know, in some way, you know, Gearhawks are playing defense is something that wasn't at all. They were playing what I would call the Bella Chow strategy, man. This is what you just come out of the surprise. Really retaliate with this force that your enemies won't be able to expect you to see. Yet Tanjiro, for a fact, will be able to get one nifty shot, but he needed to connect with a double, and guess what? That factor right there was more than enough for him to get taken down. Gearhawks there coming in quite hot and quite aggressively on towards defense, something that you don't usually get to see Miss Air, but they managed to pull through. And coming again, a round win is a round win. 1-1 for round number 3. This time around, Fulminare will kick things off the frag. Zausi with the DLQ will take player 3 out of the player from the side of Gearhawks.
There you go. This is a different play coming in from the side of MTE. The smoke is going to be denying the information right there. IBN is going to be waiting on Eschia, and Eschia is going to be taken down. Bomb drop right onto Trailer, putting the advantage for the side of Gearhawks. But they are now down 3 players, and the math advantage is going to the side of MTE. IBN with the second kill for the round. Let's see if MTE is going to be securing this. Now the bomb is going to be planted by Tanjiro right here on the base side. IBN tries to play for his life here. The thumper play is going to be coming in, but doesn't get tagged up. But there you go, the timing. He saves his life there. Why with that slide out? It's a 2v3 situation. They just need to find their opponents in a pinch, communicate with your opponents, and there you go. IBN is going to be taking Rami down. It's a 2v2 situation. The smokes are going to be coming in. IBN aggressively pushes here. Tanjiro takes one out. The spray down is going to be coming in, but that's not going to connect. The reload is going to be there, but no, IBN tries to go in for the hip fire, goes in for 1 kill. Tanjiro finishes it off, and that's going to be a round win for MTE.
What? Could have been a round win for the side of IBN if he got the spray transfer onto one player and got it onto the second person. Maybe they could have got that round, but unfortunately, it didn't really cut the case. Gearhawks here will lose that round, but still, it's only a 1 there. Approaching onto round number 4, looking to be another A. They're going to be losing 2 players along the process. Won't be able to get the 3 strikes that they want, but then again, too early for me to speak. Now it's a 3v3 situation. Player 3 here with the bomb onto towards that barrel area. He's gonna get taken down. Overall, it's just chaotic. It's just chaotic. It's just madness all over here on towards the A bomb side. Overall, Miss Air, frags over frags being put up, but looking to be quite favorable here from the side of Gearhawks.
Favorable on the side of Gearhawks indeed, and we are now seeing that spray down. The trades are going to be coming in, and there you go. That's going to be a round win for the side of Gearhawks. Now, we saw an SKS on Dusty, so I want to see how that's going to be playing out. We don't really see those types of guns, but in my opinion, if you know how to play the SKS well, you pretty much can open any single round for your team, especially if you know the right angles to peek through. I play SKS and I do get those kills in, but there you go. Like we were just talking about Desi, she is going to be taken out early on the round, and it's going to be a 4v3 situation in favor of Gearhawks, but that's going to be quickly cut down to 3v3 by 10. Bunny is going to be taken out of the equation. Chillings here with the CBR, tries to spot those opponents, spots one, goes in for the spray down, does not connect, immediately repositions in order for him to get a reload of that gun. He is going to be spotting one, but he's going to get a pinch, and there you go, 10 with the kill on Chillings, and now it's a 1v3 situation, and it's all going to be up to the last man standing of Gearhawks. Yeah, which is IBN.
Yeah, which is IBN. And you know, Mr. I can't really blame you because honestly, the way these teams are playing it out here, I'm really quite unpopular. Look at this, the initiation by IBN on towards the tunnel area. How do you manage to come out alive? You were getting double team, but you managed to pull through and take down Asia. There we go, 1v3 situation. Bomb has been planted through. 5 player 4 from the side of Fulminare going up against Gearhawks. Player 1, IB, and the MVP. Will he be able to get the kill? I'm not so certain. Player 4 there will be wrapping around from the back ends of the front side. but he's not gonna pull through with the isolation there on towards the front ends. And just like that, first half will be said and done. It's gonna be Fulminare sitting pretty with that lead 2-3, but not yet so convincing for me.
Damn. I thought it was a winnable situation, especially because, you know, one's at tires and one's at the corner. Of course, he was running on dead silence. I feel like some of his footsteps were heard early on from the run or from the sprint, but there you go. IBN is going to be finishing that job off. Rami is going to be taken out, and it's an early 5v4 situation in favor of Gearhawks. Now, let's see if they're going to be successful in this B execution right here. Desi with a kill on 10. Desi with the second kill. Ajax is going to be taking Tanjiro out, and now it's all up to Zausi with the DLQ sniper. He is going to get that hit mark. Unfortunately, that's not going to be enough for him to get that kill. 1v5. Is this going to be an ace clutch? He goes in for that scope, but unfortunately, IBN is right there with the CBR ready to shut him down, and it's a 3-3.
Yeah, 3-3. All grounds quite equalized. What I love to see here, Miss Air. And it's really just putting off in a cliffhanger, you know. Who's going to be able to take the lead? Is it going to be Gearhawks? Or is it going to be Fulminare? Looking like an execution here being put up by the side of Gearhawks. Look at this. Infiltrating the mid lane. Something that I don't think Fulminare will be expecting. But coming again, Tanjiro well expected lead taking down Ajax. But Desi with a machete takes him out of the play. 2v3 situation. Looking like the formidability of that push on towards that mid lane left Fulminare on shock. They're going to get that bomb planted through. And once you get that bomb planted on towards that A bomb site, honestly, Miss Air, I would try to prefer to retake the B bomb side over the A side.
And please, someone get a clip of Desi with the machete. That was so aggressive. But there you go. It's a 3v2 situation. Winnable for the side of MTE. They just need to play their resources right. And there you go. Eshia is going to be taken out, unfortunately, with that CBR. It just happened so quickly. And now it's a 4-3. With Gearhawks leading this search and destroy game.
You know, honestly, I was really excited for the side of Fulminare before this search and destroy started. I'd be lying if I told you that I'm actually on the right now. I don't want to get proven wrong, but then again, the Gearhawks are just proving what they are made of here. On towards this 8th round here, Miss Era. Looking like they have taken the path here, and just taking it a little bit slower this time around. That's going to be making Fulminare question. What are they going to do? Going for this isolation on towards the mid lane is one factor, but then again, no blood enough to the point that's going to get dropped for them to be able to find those capitalization in terms of those frags. Not until now, as IBN will kick things off with a frag, taking down Ami from the side of Fulminare.
IBN with those kills, he knows how to play his CBR well, and he's very much successful in doing so. We are now in a 5v4 situation, again in favor of Gearhawks. They know how to play to their advantage, and let's see if this B execution is going to be doing them well. Now, for the side of MTE, they can go in for that flank, but we are seeing them with a slow-paced game, and it's not the gameplay that you want to be seeing. And there you go, Bunny with a kill on 10, Ajax with a kill on Eshia, and it's a 5v2 situation, not looking too good for the side of MTE. Here, Tyrant Zausi with the DLQ sniper tries to play for information, does not see anybody. Tanjiro might just be able to successfully do this wraparound. He is going to be spotting one opponent, gets that tagged up, but that's not going to be enough for the kill. But there you go, goes in for the spray down, successfully kills Bunny out of this situation. But there you go, while that's happening, his teammate is going to be taken out, and it's all up to Tanjiro. Tanjiro for the second kill. IBN goes down, and there you go, Desi goes down as well. The hipfire gameplay is going to be coming in from Tanjiro. Tanjiro kills Chillings, but unfortunately Ajax is going to finish that off. Again, a winnable situation from the side of MTE. Unfortunately, that's going to be the match point for Gearhawks.
Yeah, it's gonna be the match point. And, you know, it was only till to this point of the game where Gearhawks just managed to get a consecutive round here. And you know, at the start and at the latter stage, or the middle stage of this game, it has been so tight and it has been so close. Look at this B execution here being pulled through from the side of Gearhawks, and there's no players remaining from the side of Fulminare to hold their grounds on towards the B bomb site. Looking like a free bomb planted. Honestly, I think this could be it. You know, bomb been planted through. They got the post plant situation. Player 410 just got back inside the game. Overall, Fulminare, the factor's not really clicking for them. 5-3 it is. Coming again with Ajax taking down Asia. Yeah, for sure, 10 will be be able to get the kill. It's not really going to put up an impact because it's a 2v3 situation, but keep in mind, Miss Air, the time is ticking and it's only going to be Zousy remaining from the set of Fulminare. Game number 2 about to be played off from the set of Zousy, but yet the game is not yet over until it's over. Time is ticking. If you want to win this game, Zousy, if you want to prolong this game, you need to make a push on towards this B bomb site. 8 more seconds, and I do believe it's just going to be it. Flaming it all out in an explosive manner by the courtesy of IBN. Game number 2. 2-0 lead here from the side of Gearhawks. Amazing, precise gameplay. Really astonishing to see here, Miss Air.
Gearhawks, just with their flawless executions every single round. That was amazing. And you know what? We have to give it up. We have to commend the players of MTE as well, of Fulminare. Tanjiro, he had multiple winnable rounds. He was able to secure those 1v3 situations. He was able to win those 1v3 situations. It's just he always finds himself in a pinch. And if it wasn't for that pinch, he would have won those gunfights even individually. And you know what? It's something to look out for, especially moving on over to domination. We know that both teams are at par with each other. It's just that when you factor in like things like just timing, Call of Duty timing, like just the positionings and all that, it's all going to boil down to how quick you are with your decision making on the spot. And Gearhawks, every single time, especially we saw that on Search and Destroy, every single time they are able to immediately just decide for themselves, and all of those strategies just work out with a perfect execution.
Perfect execution. It's all by the courtesy of the side of Ajax there. Being the MVP of that game was such a really nice player to just keep your eyes on for. But is it going to be 10? Is it going to be Ajax? I don't know, because it's a new game. It's a new game. Name it all you. It's a new game mode as well. We're heading over to standoff domination here. Keep in mind, guys, Gearhawks here will be sitting pretty on the series one advantage. Only one more game away, and it's going to be a 3-0 victory. And look at the lead here, Miss Air. It's all about Gearhawks.
All about Gearhawks indeed. They are just fired up. Basically they're just ready to go. They're just ready to go for that 3-0. Desi here with the SKS. This is good. This is a good gun for anchoring, in my opinion. But you really need to secure all those good anchor spots, especially when it comes to standoff domination. This is a good map to play in, and there you go, Desi, just really clearing off Bravo flag from any opponents that might just want to capture that. This is going to be very much difficult for Fulminare. If they want to be able to do this, they have to deploy all of their utils as well as their smokes right onto mid, just for them to be able to fully capture that Bravo flag. And if they are not able to, they can go for that home flag.
Yeah, precisely. And you know, speaking about a factor of domination, how do you exactly want to play domination? Obviously, you got to establish your anchors here, exactly like player 2 from the side of Gearhawks, disabling him with ground here on towards the B house. We got one player here, player 5 from the side of Gearhawks as well. He's going to be cutting off the rotations here on towards the mid lane, making it only the grannies available for the side of Fulminare to find an infiltration on towards this Bravo. And so far, really, if you're going to be playing fundamental domination, I would suggest that you would want to watch Gearhawks here. Really, they're doing such a great job holding their grounds here on towards this mid lane.
The map control is just there, and there you go, Ajax with Predator missile and the sentry gun ready to deploy. 44 to 25 with A and B in the possession of Gearhawks, and just leaving MTE with the Charlie flag. Now let's see if MTE is going to be able to do anything, but there you go, the Predator missile is going to be coming in from the side of Ajax, securing 2 kills right off the bat, and they just know the spawns. Ajax is going in for this push. Is this going to be an overextension? He is going to be spotting one, goes in for the spray down. Unfortunately, is going to be taken out of the equation, 56 to 32. That doesn't matter because, well, Gearhawks, they know where the spawns are. They know how to eliminate those opponents even before they get anywhere near the Bravo flag.
Yep. Overall, it's just so consistent here instead of Gearhawks. There's not a lot of factors that I that can be mentioned out here. You know, ever since I told you all how to play domination, just like how Gearhawks played it out, they've never changed. They stayed consistent, and it's just the same storyline here: 72 to 39, 3 more points away. Gearhawks will claim the first half, and Miss Air looking like we're headed over for another donut if ever the tides won't change.
If ever the tides won't change, but you know what, MTE, you know, this is your last chance. So you might as well go big or go home. You have to go as aggressive as you can, but still stay disciplined as a team. You know, this is your last chance to be able to move on to the next round. So let's see if MTE is actually going to change up their strategy for the second half and actually get on to closing the discrepancy in score. MTE now trying to get the Bravo flag right onto mid lane, but there you go. Just Gearhawks have something completely different in mind. They went in for that A flag right off the bat. Bunny here with the Annihilator tries to spot those opponents in order for her to be able to just utilize that and capitalize on that. But also the airstrike is going to be freeing up the Bravo flag from anyone. The Chopper Gunner is going to be there for IBM. Gearhawks, you know what? This is what we were saying earlier. If your opponents are able to get enough points for those middle and high score streaks, best believe that they know how to get their points and they know how to win their gunfights well. This is not going to be looking too good for MTE. With a triple cap on, they need something.
They need something? Is it just gonna be something, or is it gonna be a miracle, a dream? Like, honestly, this is just annihilation. Domination, name it all you want. This is just a pure run from the side of Gearhawks here. 111 to 47, not between the 50 point until now for the side of Fulminare. And until then, under triple capture, you know, that's going to be pushing Fulminare on a stagnant run. Gearhawks here, they just have every factor to close it out. And I do believe it's just going to be Gearhawks all the way through this series. Look at this. It's just madness all over the place. Miss Air, I want to give it all to you, just like how Gearhawks is taking it all away from Fulminare. 126 to 51. The sudden death has commenced, as the game would say, and there is no point of return for this series, Miss Air. It's all gonna be Gearhawks.
All gonna be Gearhawks. 131 to 53. You have to be praying to all of the gods out there to be able to actually make a miracle and get that triple cap to stop the bleeding. But that's not going to be possible because Gearhawks, again, with the triple capture, is going to be coming in. They just want this win. They're excited to go into the next round. Gearhawks, 143 to 55, deploying all of their remaining score streaks and not even giving MTE the chance to even hop on anything, not even a cleanup. And there you go. Gearhawks, ladies and gentlemen, is going to win our last matchup for tonight.
3-0 donut has been served. I've been craving for some breadsticks, but unfortunately, the world is just too selfish for it. Miss Air, it's just one hell of a ride here. And honestly, I'm just so mesmerized, you know, because these talents here are just overall improving and improving. And,
right,
you know, but as a caster here, as a person that's been seeing how the competition has been growing, I'm not so satisfied, not just yet, but I'm really happy that these teams here are going to be advancing to something new for the next stage. And once the next stage has commenced, the talents is going to get filtered out, and it's only going to be the best out of the best that's going to be battling it out. So maybe till then, if we move on to the next stage, guys, we might be able to see those game number 5s. But look at the brackets here, guys. Up next for the semifinals, guys, we got Viridis Arcus going against Stage Ultimate. Down below, we got Pewpew Haribons taking down Pylon 7. So that's going to be for the Group A bracket for you all. So for the Group B bracket, Miss Air, take it all away.
It's going to be LG Altair and Exceed Crusaders, and just now Pylon Phantoms is also going to be advancing to our next stage. And for Group C, we have CSB VPR Eclipse, HAU Valiant Esports, as well as Gearhawks Esports. We are going to be seeing you guys to the next stage of our competition, and I'm just really excited. And finally, for our Group D bracket, we also have FIT The SIG and MCL Malayan Warlocks. We have been seeing these names ever since the playoffs, and I'm just really excited as to how they're going to strategize all of their plays just to be able to adjust to who they're going up against in the next round.
Yeah, guys. So overall, they're battling it out there Conquest 2022, which is going to be happening on July 23 and 24. But approaching onto the side of AcadArena, guys, they recently launched its newest cycle of scholarships that are open to all student gamers. If you have siblings, cousins, friends, you name it, who are in senior high school or in college, they could apply for a scholarship grant. Simply visit acadarena.com/scholarships and get the chance to be a hashtag AcadArena scholar. So, guys, that is it for me for today. It's going to be Jericho, I, and Miss Air signing out. Thank you all for watching. Till next time, peace out.